All right, let's go ahead and go. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are all you fine nerds doing? All right, let me go to the YouTube side and do a quick test real quick. Test. In the meantime, let me say hello to all the nerds on the Twitch side. Hello, Matthew. Hello, Nobody. Congratulations on your first. You have to... I don't know if anyone's going to be able to steal the first from Nobody. He's too powerful. Way too powerful at that. Don't change or anything. I just find it very funny. Hello, the real evil Steve. Hello, Ars. Hello, Squiggy. Hello, Jekyll and Hyde. Hello, Instant Charlie. Yeah, the pain trade. I'll do a better look around the model after I do that. And hello, Moss Dragon. And hello, Derp. And hello, Flopsy. I could buy Don't because tired. That's understandable. That's understandable. So yes, this is the Chaos Chugger. I should probably get the STLs out for this. If anybody would, for whatever reason, want a Chaos Chugger of their own. Grab that. It's just like an easy link that I could give. I believe you can still get it from here. There we go. Hang up before bid. That's to be fair. That's to be fair. I might make a Trench Crusade list. Yo, let's go. I've been working on a lot of Trench Crusade stuff lately. I've been doing a lot of that. Should still be you, Gordo. It kind of does, yeah. I don't know. Chaos Choo Choo doesn't really matter. But yeah, this is the lad. I put some like, I don't know if you could see it very well, but if you see some cracks, is because when I was priming this thing, it slid off. This project is like generally cursed. Like this is where you could really see that like my 3D printer struggles at bigger objects. So like you can kind of see the print lines. The pieces didn't really quite fit right. One of the guns was originally a plasma gun, but apparently the way the guy put together the model, there was a... So there's a fun thing. If you don't let resin cure, it actually just turns whatever you're working on to a grenade. And eventually, it just like that just melted. It just completely obliterated this the gun. Oh, Terry Davis. Yeah, at last the fat conductor will get what's coming for him. And hello, Manuel. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. 110 stream streak. Holy fucking shit. Let's go. Let's go. Heretic Legion does fuck quite a bit. I was originally going to go with them until Black Grail came out, and then now I'm working on some Black Grail stuff. I'm going to work on some Black Grail stuff. Also, let me get you a... Nice. Excellent. No, this is pure Khorne. We are big in Khorne territory. But yeah, oh yeah, I want to show you guys. Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's hard to say Black Grail is Nurgle because they both take like very obvious inspirations from the same source. Check it out. This guy, I worked on him a little bit today. Actually, I did some model painting before stream, and take a look. This is my Lord of Tumors. I don't know if it's gonna show up. Like, if you can kind of. Oh, did it snap? Okay, no, there's like a little bit. If you see that little like gooey bit, I tried Uhu glue for the first time, and it indeed looks good. There was like a strand that was here right now, like there too, but maybe I have to make it thicker. I'm still kind of getting used to it, but it's Uhu glue can make like saliva effects. How you doing, Squids? Oh yeah, you do enable this. You absolutely do. Thanks to you, Squids, I can paint this hideous train. But yeah. What I'm gonna try, so I've heard people doing stuff where they prime metal and then they do a layer of like a speed paint, contrast paint on top of that to kind of make it like a kind of like candy color, and also just to make filling in the trim easy. So I got this Slaughter Red from Army Painter. I've been actually really liking the Army Painter 2.0 stuff. No, I don't like Thomas the Spank Engine. No, there's probably like a non-trivial amount of Thomas the Tank Engine Roll 34, and I'm not here for it. I don't like it. I'm gonna take that. Let's just start with the top. I'll probably go back to the face immediately after this. I just want to see if this is going to work the way I think it. Okay, so I'm just using speed paint. I'm going relatively fast and loose. I'll probably need another coat. Close to inks. Pretty much, yeah. Like I've seen people do similar stuff with the Alpha Legion. I'm assuming the process will basically just. Also, hello there. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. No, not Cum Train. No, it is. This is really a great file. Like it's really good. It's really powerful. But yeah, I've been using a lot of speed paints for like. Whenever I see a tutorial, like I've been really digging the Grimdark compendium tutorials, but they really like. Do you guys ever see a tutorial and like you're digging the tutorial until they show a proprietary product that you just don't have, and it kind of throws off your groove? I'm like that with a lot of the Grimdark Compendium stuff. I think their advice is good, but when they bring out their specialty enamel inks, I'm like, ah. I found that I can kind of use speed paints functionally similar to a lot of those. A lot of tutorials are like that, yeah. Also, I got pulled away for. Oh yeah, I did draw Randon. He was on the list. Luckily, all those are on Twitter, which I think you saw already. But yeah, I did the how to draw manga book yesterday, and I had a lot of fun. I might do more drawing streams at some point. Maybe just to get better at it. Like a little, just go on a little educational journey. Good. Do you think ahead of your last meeting for a current day project? Yo, let's go. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. And hello, Prim. How you doing? Yeah, they were goofy as shit, but I had a lot of fun. Like, I do have to remember at the end of the day that at one point in the distant past, I did kind of strongly consider being like, I would love to be like a digital artist, and I just never really had the gumption. Technically, there's nothing stopping me from doing that now other than like, you know, time and dedication. Hello, Rufus. How you doing? What do you mean, what the fuck? I put this in the waiting room. People on YouTube were prepared for this. You all had roughly a week and some shit, like basically a week to really just like mentally come to grips with what the fuck I'm painting. Oh yeah, no, I've heard people really like the Trench Ghost. There's also a new Black Grail sub faction, which you can only get the rules on the Discord for right now, but it's basically like Night Heavy, and you can give all your Grail Thralls guns, which usually they are just like a mindless melee horde. But yeah, no, I've heard a lot of people really, really like Trench Ghost. Yeah, I have been extremely my brain rot for Trench Crusade has been really strong. It doesn't help that like the some of the creators of the game have like, I posted stuff in the Discord, they're like, look at these models, and they're like, very cool, we love these. I'm like, hell yeah, haha. You're basically unkillable though. From what I understand, that Trench Ghosts are slow as shit, but you are nigh unkillable, and you get a lot of other little fun little benefits. Oh yeah, how you doing? I'm Chaos Chugger. You know, it's Thomas the Khorne engine. It's fine. There's nothing weird going on at all with this model. Not in the slightest. Also, you guys could think there's a VTuber named Nagi. She's like a Nagi, like she's like a Quetzalcoatl, like the snake spirit thingy. And she was like, "How have you seen this?" And I was like, "No, I have not seen this. Also, I have now purchased it." See, let me get you all a link for Nagi, because I do gotta shout her out, because I totally missed out on, I would have missed out on this if it wasn't for her. I think I literally bought the last early access and busted my ass. No, that's fair. That's fair. Let me get Nagi's deets so I can shout her out. Nagi. There we go. Oh, there we go. It's just /Nagi. There we go. There we go. You'll say the best time to take drawing lessons. Oh yeah, I love that advice, because I think it was originally for like trees, but also if anyone on this side would like to do it, there we go. I think that is generally really nice advice. Like I find doing things to be significantly cooler than not doing things these days. So like I need to. For the most part, I'm kind of living up to that, just doing like VTubing stuff. But yeah. Yeah, oh, there's a shitload of content out there. But yeah, but it's okay, Aosh. That was just for the early bird for the Kickstarter, just to get like a discount. I think you can buy all the STLs for like 20 or 30 bucks. It's not that bad. Honestly, that's the nice thing, is like usually the most I've ever seen STLs go for are like 60 bucks. And those are the ones that will have like everything in it. They'll have like 300 models, and they're like, yeah, this is a Kickstarter project we did, and here's every single model that we've produced for that, and there's just like a ton. Thomas the Skull Car, really time we make. Yeah, it would be pretty chill. But yeah, I might look into more digital drawing stuff. Right now, so next week I have off, but I also don't feel like I'm gonna have a lot of time, weirdly enough. That's all, Mr. Jaquil. How you doing? Yeah, we're going to the Skull Throne. Let's go. Choo choo, motherfuckers. Also, Nicholas, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, also, I have I currently have printing your new like the Candle Guard dudes. I want to use them for Trench Crusade, so I'm probably gonna saw off their halberd arms and give them guns. So we'll see how that goes. And hello, Moonman. Yeah. Isn't it fucking rad? And hello, Minito. Hell yeah. I like trains. Trains are like. I keep talking about my inevitable transformation to Train Uncle, and I could totally see like an ironic like. Well, it was either this or Chaos Dwarves have a strong train element in their old kind of like Forge World rules, which I don't like the ones that were kind of made more for like Age of Sigmar era-ish, where you could do like the Doom train. I don't know if you could actually do that in Warhammer Fantasy. Maybe. Yeah, using speed paints on between the recesses has actually been incredibly nice so far. I've been really digging this. But yeah. It's right. Train Uncle transformation is happening in real time. And also, I feel the most Train Uncle now when it's like, hey, it's all good. Listen, I got clippers. I can make anything modular I want, which is great. And hello, Thagoth, how you doing? And hello, Billy, how you doing? It's me. I know. Absolute total surprise that it is me. I'm one of those two things. I'm gonna say cool. If somebody was like choose between cool and hot, I feel like I'd rather be cool. I don't know. If I could go for both, I'll do it. But if I had to choose one, but what was I thinking? But yeah, next week I need to do Lancer prep. Next week's going to be the very first session of Changeling. Next Saturday, June 8th, will be, as far as I'm aware, barring some last-minute accidental bullshit, is going to be the very first session of the Changeling Lost campaign. The idea is I want to do multiples of these. I haven't Galactic Civ 4. I'm doing great, honestly. I had a hard time sleeping last night, so I kind of like super slept in. Like I was all set to go, and I just could not fall asleep no matter what I tried. I tried like my usual like melatonin gummy, watch kind of boring info dense YouTube video, nothing. That fucked my shit up. Oranges are either engines and carriages. Ooh, let's go. They sound cool, but it's either I go third party or I spend like I have to sell. I don't really have a liver to sell, but if I did, I would have to sell one. Ooh, fuck yeah! Let's get official Nails fan club. Let's go. It's the drive is there for certain. And Thomas's base. Oh yeah. I guess that's true that like Thomas and all the trains are trains. It's weird to think about sometimes. But yeah, let's go to the Nanners fan club, everybody. If you do not know, this is my wonderful snake Nanners. She is very cute. Take off. There we go. So let me put you in junior. Currently, I drilled a bunch of holes into her cage enclosure area. She's been enjoying a lot. She's a lot yeah, refreshed. I try to refresh it like roughly twice a year, just so that like people do not get like an incredibly stupid high lead. Oh, let's get you on there, Prim. Hell yeah. Up. Okay. She's dropping the stacks. She's dropping it. She's going for it. Oh shit. Okay. We got Prim on senior. Okay, we got 4 points. Any more? I'm gonna. Okay, there we go. I'm up. I was like, I don't want to go too fast. I think though, if we do that, and then I hit the little beepity boop button inside of Mix It Up Bot. Command up to Nanners fan club. Beepity boop boop boop. All right, so Shadow is still the president, but Prim, you, the late Primrose, I should say your full name. You are now the vice president, and Implacable Lemon is now the treasurer. And also, Fagoth, welcome to the sophomore year of the official Nanners fan club. Ooh, and then Squiggy, let's get you bumped up as well. Bumped up. There we go. I see you. Let me see how the YouTube people. So let's see. I think I'm gonna. I think I've seen enough regulars. I'm gonna add Moonman. You are now. I don't have the exact same points things that I can really do think Rufus is also on here. Yep, there we go. We'll add Sir Nicholas as well. There we go. There's no way I can do points, so I want to add you to the Nanners fan club, even if you don't normally have the option. So yes, Moonman and Sir Nicholas, welcome to the freshman year of the official Nanners fan club. Let's fucking go. And Squiggy, welcome to the junior year of the official Nanners fan club. And there we go. Hello, Kenzie. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm showing everyone a cool snake. Which is, Nanners is a very cool snake. How you doing? How you doing? I'm painting Evil Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, I'll definitely have to, like, layer this probably twice, but I do think the, like, I'm enjoying using the speed paint to kind of paint directly over the metal. I think it's a good option for doing all this fucking nonsense. My snake is lovely, thank you. She's doing very well lately. She's always in that, like, state where if she decides to, like, stick around in her hide for too long, I get worried, just like as Snake Father. But no, I don't want. I said Snake Father's a joke, but I don't want to be one of those like this is my cat, this is my child replacement. Like I don't quite want to go there. Nanners, Snatty. No, I hate it. Like Nanners is my pet, and I love her very much. But at the end of the day, she is a pet. It probably helps that like snakes don't have the mental capacity to like love you in the way that a dog would. Which probably helps, like, curve some of that. I do like snake. I do like my snake. It's like to keep it real. Fuck. Father of serpents. That's like some some fucking Conan shit where it's like you meet the father of serpents and he's running. No, fuck, there was in Conan the okay, this week is going to be Blade 3. We're doing Blade 3. Blade Trinity, sorry, in movie night. After that, we should really do Conan the Barbarian. We've watched Destroyer. The fact that we have not done Conan the Barbarian in my Discord is fucking tragic. It's not right. True, I could be Yig. However, Hugo woke in my fatherly instinct. Oh, your cat is very cute, though, to be. I have a very minor cat allergy that doesn't stop me from petting and picking up cats, but it's like probably not a best idea for me to constantly be surrounded. Usually, I think more the reason that I don't have cats is that my house is a mess of toxic chemicals and pokey things that I do not want cats to eat. So I'm a little worried in that regard. Yeah, no, the first Conan movie fucks pretty hard. It fucks pretty hard. I'm a big fan. I don't know if I'd say it's one of, like, my favorite like, it's one of those that, like, it's a great fantasy movie if you really want that kind of, like the pinnacle of that kind of, like, sword and sandal, you're walking around, you're collecting your group of friends, you're going on big epic adventures. Conan the Destroyer was fun, but it also was, like, it was a fun movie, but not as good as the first. I think Conan the Destroyer feels more like a D&D movie. Like there's like Conan had buds in the first movie, but it definitely feels like in Conan the Destroyer they picked up a D&D style party. Which, to be fair, there's like a weird like incestuous Ouroboros of culture when it comes to D&D and fantasy. Like fantasy inspires D&D, which inspires fantasy, which eventually gets recycled back into D&D in its own weird way. It's just kind of funny how that turns out. Oh, there's a couple of realms where like settings where like the fertility and death is kind of linked, but it's still very cool though. It's like watching you paint. Oh yeah, thank you. I like painting, so I'm glad people like watching me paint. It's fun to do. Yeah, it is nice to see something come together. Like I don't get a chance to watch very many streams myself, but like whenever I watch an art stream, thing manifesting in life, excellent. Oh yeah. Conan. I mean, Conan was definitely one. Like I'm pretty sure the Conan books are in Appendix N. I've actually like never really sat down and worked my way through the Appendix N stuff. For people who don't know, like I don't remember which edition of D&D, but there was an earlier edition of D&D that had a list of like reading materials. Like every now and then, like I believe actually a good RPG will give you sources of fiction that inspire it. Like World of Darkness has like a list of books that you would want and like movies you would want to look at. Exalted did. Anything with a setting that you want to like really get a mood across. I think having like this fiction elsewhere really matches that. to watch Mr. Dress. Oh wait, for painting? Okay, I don't know if I've heard them, but I know very little. There's like a whole realm of mini painting, like YouTubers and flesh people and whatnot that I don't have a huge connection to. Like the first time I really interacted with them was through Pega, and then other than that, not really a whole lot. Go and show as a kid. Oh, okay. I have put up acrylic inks where I live in Forkover. Oh yeah, no, these are I do actually really like these speed paints too, because like the army painter ones come in little dropper bottles. They're relatively cheap. They got good coverage. Like the very first gen had a weird issue where they would reactivate, but I've been pretty on board for switching over to the second gen, I guess, or like the reformulation. They call them 2.0 because I don't think they want to admit that 1.0 was kind of fucked, but that's fine. Do I want to get the back as metal, or do I want to leave it? That would add some more red, but I could maybe mix another color. It's a national treasure. Let me look at Mr. Dress Up then. Just for later, just so I have an idea. Huh? Is he just like? It's kind of. He kind of seems like Mr. Rogers. I'm getting very strong Mr. Rogers vibes, which I think is probably intentional. Yeah, I've heard something similar to that, where it's like early D&D was aping a lot of like Tolkien elements, but they didn't. What's it called? It was doing a lot of Tolkien elements, but I don't think that was initially, like, they really wanted to do more Conan vibe. It's just that I'm pretty sure a lot of the early D&D stuff was like, hey, we have a bunch of nerds together in one room, you know? We are a collective of dorkos, and we do have very similar dork tastes, so I think some of that probably went through. Understudy Mister. Oh, okay, so it's like you know when multiple people are in like the same comedy troupe and they go on to do different things? Okay. I was not aware that Mr. Rogers had an understudy. I didn't mean to imply that he's like a ripoff, but like I definitely got similar vibes, and if he was like if it's like master and protege, which is, I love the idea of like Mr. Rogers training a very similar looking person in the same way that like when you see like a karate movie and it's like, all right, you must study under this waterfall, but it's just like Mr. Rogers helping this man just like manipulate a puppet under one. Oh, Colin, how you doing? Welcome. How you doing? I'm gonna have to get into the. Luckily, I can go back and touch up the copper later, so like I'm being like 90% practice. Oh, Nintendo, how you doing? Yeah. Thomas the Blood Engine real. I guess part of me, I guess I could have used Blood for the Blood God, for this if I wanted to be really wild, but I don't think that's practical. Oh, sorry. Protege. Okay. So they were just like contemporaries. Okay. I always think understudy is like you work directly, like as like a not assistant, but like an apprentice sort of deal. Okay, if they were proteges, there we go. They were just similar fun loving dudes that love puppets. Hell yeah. Wait him to play a hobbit. He obliged me to hobbit. I do actually. I do have cars for this. So there's like a whole. I got because I got the early bird. I got all in on the add-ons and stuff like that. It's not done, but I can kind of give you a rough idea of what the carts look like. Hold on. There we go. Like that. Oh, it's good. No, it's fine. It's fine. There's a question that got picked up real quick. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a thing. So the funny thing is, like, I was, I think YouTube recommended me, like, the Mythbusters dude, Dan Savage, something like that. And I like that when he was explaining something, he did the same thing I do, where just mid-conversation, he just goes off to the side to grab a thing to show you. I'm like, oh, cool, I'm not the only one. Excellent. So yeah, this is like one of the carts that I need to like build and attach. Like I said, I don't know if this is like the initial, like, quality is a little jank, or if it's this like this is my 3D printer showing its age. But it's supposed to go like roughly something like this. It's like a chaos oil tank. Adam Savage, thank you. So yeah, it'll go like that, and then I got like a little hook on there. Eventually, I can build as many different layers. There we go. Set this down real quick. Adam Savage, thank you. I'm glad you all know things because I do not. It's funny. Everything I hear about Gygax is funny because it's like he'll dislike stuff, but he'll still he still was like reasonably open to his players' suggestions. I like to the point where I really think that like the idea of like the Gygaxian like rocks fall, everyone dies, like real bastard GM is I think it's definitely more of a work of fiction. I think people like the idea of like the real bitter GM, the real no fun arbiter of pain. But you can even see that a little bit. Like there's this thing that's been going around on the Twitters, which I guess came from Reddit. I don't know. It's effectively somebody put together like these are the rules for my 44 rules for my table, and it's like just like every now and then, when it comes to like nerd circles, they'll find the biggest literal who or like whatever small time group that have like the dumbest takes you've ever heard. And then they feel the need to like get like real upset about it and refute it and whatnot. But I saw that multiple times, and it's like it definitely feels like somebody LARPing is one of those like, yeah, I worship Gygax. He's the real hardcore GM, you know? The Lord's goals it does. It really does look like that. It really does look like I have to imagine that like that was intentional to like kind of make like bring those Lord of Skulls aspects into this guy. Like you even got the similar head. Nice train, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's definitely some stuff where like you would go by Gygax's style of things and be like, that's a little old fashioned, or like that's not like really worth emulating. But like, yeah, he let a player play like a vampire hunter, and from what I understand, Tumo Horrors was such a pain in the ass because A, it was a tournament module. You roll up for a tournament with a character you want to die, and you do the tournament module and see how far you get. And then also too, I believe I heard somewhere that effectively Gygax was almost like too easy on his players. Like they were so powerful that they were just begging for a challenge, and Gygax was like, okay, here you go. I've done it. Because there was definitely stories where like they had like scrying orbs, and then also like things that would let them levitate, so they would just walk through dungeons just like hovering on the ceiling, tapping it with their hands, like reverse crab walking their way. So how you doing, Luck? How you doing? Like some of those, yeah, but there's also like, yeah, I'm the DM, I'm the boss, I'm the arbiter of everything cool, and you will all bow down to me and suck my dick and never argue with me ever because I am the authority and I'm better than all of you. Like there's that kind of thing. I'm like, okay, buddy. But yeah, no, it was they were dumb and react. Oh, like I said, it feels like someone LARPing as like the over persecuting like Gygax ideal GM, and then people got upset. People go, so also, hello, Electric Cube Rhubarb. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Did I just describe all your best traits? Yes. I'm describing everyone. Yeah, I feel like he's pretty exaggerated on the grumpiness. I don't know, though. I would like to maybe... I think at this point, there's enough interviews and, like, recordings out there of his stuff. I really just need to do... There we go. If I want to go into my video essay, was Gygax the real asshole that people say they was? And just make it, like, a 4-hour-long video, because that does big... The problem is those do big on YouTube, but also, like, Jesus Christ, I don't know if I got that kind of time. Be a gym like that, all the authority never managed to. But the thing is, it's like, it's ostensibly you are playing D&D or other tabletop RPGs with a group of people who are, if not your friends, that they are your acquaintances. Like, they're like, you want them, like, assumedly you would like to imagine everyone's gonna have a fun time. And that's kind of the whole reason you all got together to roll dice. But some of that like aggressive DM LARPing kind of like really like misses that shit super duper hard. Where it's like, no, I'm here because I need to get some power in my life, and I'm gonna LARP super hard about being like the super supreme overlord of the setting, and if you don't do exactly the way I want to, you're a scrub. That's how good, Flopsy. You scrub, have a good sleep. No, I'm kidding. Have a good rest, yo. Take it easy. Like, on one hand, I'm pretty sure that those DMs are greatly exaggerated and don't really exist super heavy in the wild, but also, too, like, I know just people who run games are at such a just general rarity in tabletop spheres these days. I think some of it is because D&D 5th edition is baby's first game, like when you're a newer player and like since its release, you go to that generally, unless you're cool. Unless you're cool. But then, what's it called? But then, like, there's, because the module, like, effectively it's kind of one of those things where by commodity, like, really leaning onto, like, the adventure path kind of setup and not really marketing GM tools, you kind of make it so that, like, new GMs are kind of paralyzed and they believe it's the hard, like, the amount of people I've seen who still to this day believe that GMing is like the hardest thing ever, which I think also kind of leans into that stereotype of like, I'm God because I did the reading, and a lot of the reading is like, this is how you do everything, because it's generally, it's pretty spelled out in the books. Like, there's like a lot of prep and potential stage fright stuff like that, but it's not like rocket science. How you doing, some troglodyte? Choo-choo, motherfucker. How you doing? How you doing? Painting train. And you also get the face at some. I do want to get the face. On so much fucking blow. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, that's true. Gygax did do a fuckload of cocaine, didn't he? I kind of forgot that everyone, like, because, like, there was a weird period where, like, I think he kind of had, like, a rock star phase, like, because, like, as the creator, like, the guy who was listed as the creator of Dungeons & Dragons, like, mind you, like, Arneson and everyone was around, too, but whatever, it was Gygax. I think he did try to, like, live that, like, yeah, I'm gonna party out, I'm cool, I'm neat, and meanwhile, Gygax is just, like, someone's dad. I was like, oh, hey, I'm Slamwich, how you doing? Forgot to follow me. Hey, it's all good, Enjoy yourself a good sleep, and, I don't need luck. I got skill. No, I'm kidding. But thank you for coming by. Hell yeah. I don't know, like, I feel like that's maybe, because, like, from what I understand about cocaine, it's kind of like meth and that infinite energy and confidence sort of dealio. So I could see infinite energy and confidence being pretty neat for like running shit. Like I think you could actually, like, if you could harness that for a little bit, you could probably get some cool stuff done. But I also don't think it's sustainable. Like that is like GM levels of cocaine. I just don't think the mortal shell was made to handle that much. Get a Sunday morning cartoon going. Yay! I mean, also too, like I still think like the media that I still feel like embodies the idea that like Coke piloting like a service was just fucking the Star Wars Holiday Special. I just think of the Holiday Special, and I'm not, like, you guys know me. I'm not the guy that's like, oh man, wild, they must be on drugs. But like, I'm legitimately believe the Star Wars Holiday Special is the physical manifestation of cocaine. That's all, buddy. How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, this is the pain train. This do be the pain train. The blood for the blood train. His wife was cheating? Really? Okay. I vaguely remember that somebody was cheating in that household, and like I would have also believed if it was Gary. But like, who doesn't want a hunk of that GM beef? Stuff like that. Cheap shit. There we go. So it's like, if you got the money for it, like, especially heard that, like, apparently, what's it called? Oh yeah, I'm using Slaughter Red, the speed paint, directly over to the metal. Oh yeah, no, that's for Natasha, or not. I think it's Natasha. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, so like Mary. The Princess Leia's actress was definitely on cocaine. I believe the people who were making the program was on cocaine. Mark Hamill was not on cocaine, but he got hit by a car. Got the name right. Nice. There we go. That's one of those words where, like, I understand Natasha's a name, but I very rarely see it spelled out, so my brain was like, But, yeah, like, he got hit by a car, and I have to imagine he was on, like 70s pain medication, which might as well have been cocaine. I think the only one that wasn't was Harrison Ford, and I think Harrison Ford just did not want to be there. Harrison Ford's a guy that goes through his life bouncing between huge media properties, just not really wanting to be there, and I find that very, very funny. I just find that Harrison Ford's life choices are just very, very interesting. Star Wars Ewok movies. Uthar, I have not seen any of the Star Wars Ewoks stuff specifically. I've not actually. It might be fun to do one of these days. I'm aware that they exist. Because there's like an Ewok kid show, right? I think. I vaguely remember like an Ewok kid show. So hello, Silverline. How you doing? Yeah, we're talking about cocaine and Star Wars. You know, two great tastes that taste great together. We're talking about the holiday special in particular. Hello, Valerie. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hold on, let me get this. I got. Actually, that wasn't it. There we go. Oh yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, about like right after the accident. Oh yeah, because he got fucked up. He got fucked up real bad. Let me stretch. There we go. You know what's feeling. Yeah, it's been really, really good. It's been a really, really good. I've heard people talk about doing, like, in order to get around chaos trim. Like, this is a shitpost of a project. I don't know if I'm going to finish this, but I thought it'd be at least fun to do, you know? It's like at least a little bit. But like, I wanted to use this as a learning excuse, so I could be like, okay, what is it like just to paint, like just paint like a metal with a speed paint on top of it? Get like a kind of like. This one could probably use I think probably all these will eventually need another coat, but at a base level, it spreads really nice and it flows into the recesses of the trim really, really well, which is like, I think I might adapt this to my Plague Marines because they got trim for days and I did buy the purple. I did buy some of the purple speed paint stuff. Yeah. It's like, that was always something funny too. Like Mark Hamill was like, advertised as like teen heartthrob Mark Hamill, and then he got hit by a car, and like I don't think he like looked bad like once you got to like episode like 5 and 6, but I think they really stopped with the whole teen heartthrob thing. And they like for all intents and purposes, Mark Hamill seems like a amazing guy. I would absolutely like hang out with Mark. Like out of anyone in the Star Wars movies, I would absolutely hang out with Mark Hamill. Probably helps that he decided to go on to make a career doing other nerdy shit. So I get it. Only months for 40, especially for a sentiment. Hell yeah. I've seen a lot of people play Fallout 4 lately. Holy shit. Now fucking Adam Sandler. Oh yeah. That's my thing too. Adam Sandler makes trash movies, but like I would do the exact same thing he does. Where like you get paid to go on vacation with your best buds. Like who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to go on vacation with their buds? And get paid for it. I would do that in a heartbeat, you know? Okay, I got so many Plague Marines, yeah. My Plague Marines are, I love them, but like, and I painted a lot of Death Guard, but Dear Lord Plague Marines are just like a bunch of trim and details that like, for a basic troop kind of like, they look good when done, but it takes a while to do that. Yeah, no, this is legitimately, this is using the Thousand Suns style, where it's just like, I know Thousand Suns people do this all the time, which is one of their inspirations for this. Your Feculent Normal. Oh, you should. I have 2 Feculent Normal Maws, and they are very fun models. So, if you got Maws in the closet, you should totally paint them. Hell yeah. The good or trash, yeah. And like I also grew up on Adam Sandler movies, so I have a bit of a soft spot. Like I'm going to be real. I really enjoyed growing up like Little Nicky. I think Little Nicky was probably my favorite, along with 8 Crazy Nights. And I at one point, did you know that Adam Sandler put out a comedy like song album. And I remember specifically a song called Piece of Shit Car that in like late elementary school, early middle school, maybe, I thought it was the funniest thing I ever fucking heard. The idea that someone would sing a song and just the basically the chorus is just fuck you car is, I was like, oh, this is comedy, but now I'm like, oh god, why? Which, I mean, out of all the cringe things in middle school, that's not that bad, you know? Oh yeah. Oh, let me get you. Oh, this is, I actually got this on my mini factory. How you doing, Fred? Let me get everybody a link. I think you can still pledge for this. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a mop song on there too. They're in a tribute to Chris Farley, and Adam said they should all go on the set. Aw. Yeah, I never really watched a lot of Chris Farley, but I know he was like a big influence and died like way too young. So like he's like one of those people that like comedians revere, and as like kind of like a exemplar of their kind of profession. That's really sweet. What's the song before Goddish? Let's see. Yeah, that was Goddish. Link to that Goddish. Oh, I think it's just a vanilla Goddish. There we go. I think it's just a regular Goddish, which I'll just link anyway. If anyone would want links, I'll post it on YouTube too. Because like, I can't play the music on YouTube, but I gotta do this anyway. I can't play the music on YouTube, but if you guys would like to know what I'm listening to. Also, let's see. Remember the dumb kid who playing the spring always pokes at a ball? Yeah, like, it's that kind of stuff that, like, when you're younger, you're like, this is very funny, but when you're like older, you're like, it's definitely aimed probably more at like middle schoolers, but whatever. No, to pick this up, you should. It's a very fun kit. It's kind of a pain, but it was a pain to assemble. But I'm willing to bet this is my 3D printer showing its age. But yeah, have yourself a good night and take it easy. With your whatever you're doing with your buy. The day Kit Bash, the new Chaos Lord, you worship. Oh yeah, Hell, I thought you were Oblivion. I did like your Kit Bash quite a bit. That was a very nice Kit Bash. Looked very like it looked natural, which is a weird thing for Chaos. But like when you see a Kit Bash, you're like, yeah, that's just like a Chaos model. But yeah, I've had this cooking all week. It's actually kind of funny now because I do YouTube as well and I schedule. Plus you Nurgle boys, let's fucking go! Hell yeah! But because I have to schedule my painting in advance, it's kind of nice. I no longer have like option paralysis of what the fuck I'm gonna be doing. I'm like, I know exactly what I'm painting today, and I was like, yeah, we're painting this motherfucker on Sunday. It's gonna be happening. It's gonna be happening. You also, at some point, I will be rolling out like a tag your faction thing in the Discord. I want to do like. I kind of want to, like, rip off some ideas from Giga, where she does, like, Giga's got, like, multiple warring factions within her Discord, and I think it'd be, like, I could consider that, like, a lot of you nerds are war gamers. I feel like it'd be really easy just to tie those to something and just go from there. There we go. Oh, yeah, I did. I don't, like, my idea with that, if I decide to make the Lizardman Votann, like, I won't. They're one of those things where it's like I talked about the cheap Carnosaurs. I went back to look to see if my shop had them, and they were sold out. So I was like, that wasn't meant to be. But if I'm ever at the shop and I just see a bunch of cheapo lizard men, I'll just be like, it's a sign, Lizard Votann, let's go. That's how you doing, Battle Pal? How you doing? I'm painting the Thomas Paine train. I gotta get into gaps. I also airbrushed this metal on, which did help quite a bit with the speed. There was a side effect, though. Like, I technically painted something else and then airbrushed, but, like... Here we go. Check out this base for a Song of Ice and Fire. And notice how you can see, like, little sparklies? Like, the little metallic pigments blasted out and basically coated everything on my desk. My little painting. I have an airbrush desk, so, like... That's a little annoying. But yeah, check this out. This is what I was showing off earlier. And I'm gonna like paint the. I'll probably go airbrush it again, just like another layer, because I kind of I got to airbrush another layer at this point. But check it out. It will fit like this. I also have to paint the rim of the small. So this is one of these Stark Wolves. And it's got like a whole scenic base and everything. Wow. Magnet. Oh, this one doesn't have a magnet on it. I guess I magnetized a different wolf. I have like 2 of these wolves, but it'll fit like this. So Double Hill, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I've had an airbrush for a while. But my airbrush was like really not great. This is just copper. This is just Vallejo Air Model copper. Because I was like, oh, it's airbrush formulated. Why not? You know? Sure difference is a huge Imperial Fist guy. Yeah. Nice. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, I've been trying to use my airbrush more lately. Because I got a newer one. It's not a fancy one. It's like the Gallery whatever the fuck. I'm very good at naming airbrush brands. But like it was like a $40 airbrush, but we've reached that point where like a budget airbrush now is significantly better than a budget airbrush from like a couple years back because the technology actually legitimately improves. No, Steve, no, what the fuck are you talking about? I can link the airbrush I bought. Hold on. I can do that real quick. Let me just get this little bit. How you doing, Zealix? I'm painting the train, and I'm gonna show everyone what airbrush model I got real quick. My orders. I got some resin on the way, and so I thought it would be a cool idea. You guys know like slime molds, right? I swear there's a reason behind this. Let's see. I'm currently building another variant warband of what's it called? I'm building another variant warband of oh cool, I can just do a short link. Nice. I'm building a variant warband of the Black Grail, and the idea, yeah, it's I don't know if I'm going for one of the smarter ones. Also, real quick, I'm just gonna show that this is the airbrush I'm using. Also, I got Amazon affiliate link stuff. You don't actually have to buy it through that. It's just quicker that way if I do it. I was looking at like the black slime mold because the Black Grail stuff is all about like leaking a continuous stream of just like black slime from their eyes and kind of like a method of perpetually crying. And I was like, this would be of course I know him, he's me. But I thought it'd be cool to make that for painting, so I bought a big old bunch of styrofoam balls, and I'm going to try to mix it in with like Mod Podge and then make it glossy. But yeah, so I'm trying to replicate something like this style. Taxidermy. Oh, you did taxidermy? Oh, fuck yeah, let's go. Yeah, truth did. No, legitimately, like the quality elite from my Badger Patriot to this new Gallery, whatever the fuck, is very, really great. Yeah, so my idea is I'm going to use the foam balls. Like, it's effectively like, you guys know, enjoy. Yeah, let's go. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. What's it called? You guys know like those little like foam balls they put into like slime, like the slime people. Like the ones that like the little scenty slimes and they like the little micro textures. It's basically those. I'm basically repurposing those for my painting project. Which I can show you guys what I'm going to be doing with that. Hold on. Real quick. That should not look edible. I mean, it kind of looks like blackberry jam. It's like, do you like delicious jam? I know I do. So I think your brain is like, that's just like a pile of jam, just loose, just waiting to be eaten. But yeah, I can show you the models I'm putting together for that. Hold on. So like, in Trench Crusade, specifically for the Black Grail, there is a concept of a hegemon, which is a gigantic expression of plague and sorrow that is made when, like the Black Death was formed into one by the demon Beelzebub. And whenever one of those dies, all its followers just get fucked up, and that strain of their kind of like Black Grail virus is dead forever. Like it just will not be reproduced. But they're still followers of the dead hegemons, so I'm trying to build an army of that. So it's like, hey, look, it's the dancer from Dark Souls. I found a totally not dancer model I'm going to use for a Plague Knight. And then also, it's all good, Natasha. Enjoy your lurk. And I got this like spooky coffin, which I'm gonna. This I'm still feeling out how I want to do the details. I want them to have like tentacles coming off the back. We got a Grail Thrall from there. Like the nice thing about the Hegemon stuff is that their Grail Thralls can use guns. So this one's loosely gripping a infested rifle. And then I got this Plague Hound, which I cut off its face from a werewolf model, and I am currently, I just glued a fucking, like, this is a printing error at the bottom, but basically, I'm just using a tombstone. I'm trying to lean really heavy into, like, tombstones and graveyards. The dancer model is really sick, too. Macro plastics, advanced plastics, exactly. You know you want the, yeah, kind of like the blockhead stuff, yeah. So, honestly, like, a lot of Dark Souls stuff just looks good on the table. Like, they're good designs, and they're not that far off base from Trench Crusade. So I would not be surprised, like repurposing, like, there's so many people that make, like not even, like, asset rips. They're like, this is a model that was made with my own design specifications, but it's clearly taking a very specific Dark Souls model as inspiration. And, like, you could use, like, there's enough of those. You could easily use them. It'd be great. Let's get the other side now. So yeah, I'm still putting that together, but my idea is that, like, in order to make them look more like, because like they're the Black Grail, they're the worshippers of Beelzebub. They are still, like, covered in disease, but I want to go more like slime mold and use, like, effectively I'm trying to use, like, more like blues and like a slimy black as a way to kind of, like, I kind of want to differentiate them a bit more, both from my other Trench Crusade models, and also just to kind of, like, maybe even more like my own Nurgle models, where, like, they have similar ideas of disease, but I want to visually represent that differently. So that's going to be fun. Eventually, I'll probably crack and have, like, one more band of all the Trench Crusade factions. It's only a matter of time. It'll happen. I'm slowly getting you nerds into it as well, which, yes, good. Good, good, good. I don't know how I'm gonna get under the chin, and I'm kind of debating whether I even want to. I don't even know if like the payoff of, like, getting into that is gonna be worth it. Go. But yeah, you totally should, Moss. You should. Play Trench Crusade. I need to, apparently there's, like, 2 people at my local shop who might be into it. I'm mostly getting excited. It's not that they're killing the game. So I hate to keep having to repeat the story for this. Some person on Twitter from, like, that kind of, like, side of the Warhammer fan base where they mostly just read the lore and get really upset about everything G-Dubs does. They kind of just went in and they're like, finally a bastion from the wokeness of Games Workshop, and they all piled in and were just kind of disruptive, and they got kind of kicked out. And these are kind of the people that don't really buy models anyway. They just kind of, like, listen to lore YouTubers. So I don't even really know if it's, like, a big loss. Yeah, the art is fucking fantastic. It's fucking fantastic. Let's see. Hello, Pasta. How you doing? Welcome from Turn 20 to Trench Crusade. Oh, yeah, you could use quite a bit, honestly. I think there's, like, a decent enough overlap. You could run stuff in both. We're talking about Trench Crusade and drama, because drama is everywhere on the internet, and I hate it. I hate drama. I hate drama. I hate drama. I hate it. I hate it, but I must know it because it's in spheres of things that I enjoy, and it drives me up the fucking walls. But Trench Crusade is a very cool tabletop RPG. It's a very cool tabletop war game. So it will eventually have its own models. Right now, it is very much like kit bash your own kind of territory, just because, like, Kickstarter delays and whatnot. I figure out what I want to do down here. Also, hello, Frackle. Welcome. I honking the Bobo. What does that mean? Also, my apron's gone. Let's bring that back. How you doing? Oh yeah, Trench Crusade is a war game. No, this is technically just a joke model. This is absolutely a joke model for Warhammer. I'm gonna get the Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and get the... I was debating if I wanted to make the bottom... What other? I might be lazy and just speed paint a little bit more. What other speed paint? Got like a black... Got a dark wood. I got a darker red. Yeah, let's try that. Let's move away from slaughter red to murder scene. There we go. There we go. This is like a kind of reddish purple burgundy, something like that. But yeah, if you would like to, on the Pebble, if you'd like to check out the war game, rules are here. So yeah, models will be happening at some point, but they basically said I could find like a good bloodletter for the conductor. I absolutely would. They basically said you could use whatever minis you want for it, which I think is a really cool idea. But yeah, you can't really get official models at the moment. Yeah, I don't know much about Rin Penrose, but I do enjoy like her deeper voice for singing. I think it's a nice touch. I like a lady with a deep singing voice. Very fun, you know. Shunned from a weed circle, saying that supplied what? Huh, I had no context for that. To be fair, I would shun somebody who said that. Like, I know you're goofing. I mean, like, if somebody said that without being goofy. Like, if I was in a public situation, someone would be like, hey, buddy, you honking that hobo? I would have assumed it was a masturbation joke, honestly. That's all, Grind. How you doing? Soon. In hobbies, yeah. I'm kind of doing that, like, I'm just over here grilling, but for minis. But everybody likes to be real annoying online, so it's just like, whatever. But I think the game is neat, and I'm not gonna let Dorkos Online change my opinion on that. Thomas de Hell Engine. It do be time for that. Like a jazz singer. Really any kind. Like there's a band I like called Screaming Females where the lead singer lady has like a really deep singing voice, which I enjoy. Really just any time. Any time. I also find it funny when somebody has a really deep singing voice, but like a really happy, peppy, regular voice. I kind of love that contrast quite a bit. That contrast is incredibly fun. Through 1 billion. Oh, good luck. Oh, are you okay? So going back to the airbrush Pebble, I see what you're talking about when you're like airbrush is game changing. If you're doing like Void Tide, dear God, yeah, that's probably a lot of green you got to do. I don't read a lot of books these days, which makes me sound stupid, but a lot of time if I'm spending time reading, it's probably more like tabletop RPG books. I'm aware of Brandon Sanderson. Like I have Mistborn somewhere in my house. I have a copy of Mistborn somewhere in my house, and I remember liking it. I think if I'm gonna finish anything, though, it's gonna. I need to get through like some, like a couple of 40K books I'd like to look into, just for the sake of like knowing stuff about hobby stuff, and then also I really need to finish. Once again, Perdido Street Station continues to be my book White Whale, and I really would like to finish that one of these days. What's that, Sign 2? I've heard nothing but good things about him. He seems like a nice enough dude, and I know he's done like a pretty sizable body of work. Characterize some of deep singers like Johnny Cash. Oh fuck yeah, let's go. I like me a deep singing voice. Once again, I feel like I live my life not being particularly picky, where it's just like I can appreciate like a high pitched voice too. I enjoy the rarity of deep voice ladies from this thing. Wheel of Time. I'm aware of the Wheel of Time, so I don't think I've actually ever read any of them though. Yeah, I've heard about the Mistborn TRPG. That was one of those ones where like there was a time where being a licensed RPG was a little bit of a warning flag, but I think like weirdly enough we've reached that point where like licensed TRPGs are pretty common and they're like not even that like unique or special anymore. And I mean that in a good way, because a lot of times you would have stuff and it's just like, oh yeah, no, this is just somebody trying to like sell garbage. But like now you're kind of more likely to see like, oh yeah, no, this is a licensed TRPG, but they want to sell you the RPG because it's cool. And books in the Lord of the Old World. There's some really fun stuff. I haven't read a whole lot of the Old World books. I really like the initial two, like effectively like the Slaves to Darkness and Lost in the Damned, like those like ancient. I love them because they're like really primordial books on chaos, where there's like build your own chaos god charts and like a bunch of weird shit. where it's like stuff that did not survive until later chaos. But you can also still really see like what would become chaos as we know it now. And there are kind of like you're like oh shit, there's a Great Uncling one from like the 80s. Nice. The lad is real. Ooh, I kind of like how this turned out. It's like darker, but it's still like different, you know? Actually work on it. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go. Airbrushes are good. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that wild? Oh yeah, no, those are I would love a physical copy. I only have digital. Oh yeah, no, early Games Workshop was a very fun licensing kind of like goofy bit of nonsense. The amount of things that existed in Warhammer Fantasy because they used to make official D&D products is very funny. Like if you've ever seen like the Fiend Folio, I'm pretty sure that all the Fiend Folio stuff, like the older Fiend Folio, was specifically from British people. Like I think it was either like a collection of magazine monsters or it was just like written by a lot of people who would do those kind of articles. There we go. Yeah, I do miss a good magazine. We do live in an era where zines are a thing. Like I do like the idea of zine culture. I just don't find a lot that I jive with. I do really like the 28 Mag though. 28 Mag is a very fun web magazine zine thing. For like people who it's kind of like people. I guess the best way to describe it is like kind of like artsier people putting together like tips on like conversions and like narrative war games they're into and like advertising smaller games and like people who did like cover art for role-playing games like back in the day. It's a really cool magazine and it kind of grew out of that whole like Inquisitor 28 movement, which was taking the Inquisitor war game and shrinking it down to 28mm scale, and it kind of became shorthand for people who are more about like the kind of like the behind the scenes little details of 40K, like the little like the bits that aren't just Space Marines wrecking shit forever, where it's just like what's it like to live in like the little forgotten corners of like the Warhammer world. And that's where you would see these are the kind of people that really love like Necromunda and whatnot. Kind of looks like an orc. Yeah, stuff like that. Exactly. Just to be able to do things in Buyer Hylas or Power Armor. Oh yeah, there's that like little like goofy crossover period too. I kind of like the I don't remember how long it was canon, but the idea that Warhammer Fantasy was just like a world in 40K's universe is kind of neat. I understand why they separated them. It's probably for the best, but I did kind of, as somebody who loves fantasy where just like a wizard will pull out a gun, which is really odd because I have not seen the Wizard. I have not seen the Wizards yet, like the Ralph Bakshi movie. Where I know very little about that movie other than the fact that at one point someone does pull out a gun on a wizard. I'm like, I think that's one of those things where I don't even know if it's spoilers because I've been hearing about that for years. Like I think that's just part of the culture around that movie now. You see our Brandon Sanderson Stormlight Archive. Ooh, very nice. I've honestly Kickstarters for tabletop RPGs have been good to me lately. Who's here? I got my tweezers. These are my anti-yab tweezers that I went in and specifically spray painted black so that it's less reflective. There we go. Infinite bullets. Yeah, I haven't watched. It'll be a matter of time. Okay, I maybe it's climb. Oh, okay. So that's kind of the final twist. Hee hee ha ha. Well, sorry about that, everyone who didn't know about that. But okay, maybe the plan. Blade Trinity. Blade Trinity needs to be a thing. Then after Blade Trinity, maybe Conan the Barbarian, and then maybe Wizards, and then we can watch some garbage. I do want to go back to the garbage. How's a wizard? Toho power levels are kind of weird though, where I feel like having infinite bullets kind of no longer makes you a wizard. Like Danmaku doesn't register in my brain as bullets at all, even though they're like bullet hell games. Oh yeah, no, the artillery witches are fun. They are. I like the idea that they're just witches that just throw bombs. They just yeet bombs forever. Almost to the back of this. Oh shit, I didn't get the underside of the guns. Let me fix that. So the funny thing is these guns are upside down because of just like some initial like issues and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Oh, so she's an actual gun. Okay. I will admit that my Toho knowledge is very limited. I'm basically time locked to like Toho circa maybe like 2008, 2009. And even then as a secondary, I played a couple of the Toho games, but I was really bad at them. I'm not particularly great at bullet hells. Like I think I did Perfect Cherry Blossom, and that might have been the only one that I actually cleared. And even then, I don't remember what kind of clear I did. Like I don't remember if I actually like was like scrub styled use continues or whatnot. So was last month they released a photos talk about a new line is all 3D prints? What? Wait, which one? Wait, which bit, Zelix? I think I missed the first part of that. Also, Sasha, how you doing? Welcome. How you doing? Look at this beautiful specimen I'm painting today. There's also a game. Oh, there's a lot of games like that. That I'm not too surprised. Let's get in here. Magical bullets to shoot for magical guns like a virus. Ooh. Okay, that does sound pretty rad. That does sound pretty rad. Wait, is that like an actual... Is that like a video game or a like TRPG? Either way sounds pretty neat. I feel like if you're doing ricochets, that's probably more likely to be a video game, just based on my knowledge. Either way, very cool. Wait, it was done by Games Workshop, not it? There's a fellow talk about new Lima's all 3D. Oh, I guess that's just another G-Dubs blunder then. I just kind of like Games Workshop is funny because every other war game, like if they ever make a mistake, they die, and Games Workshop just has a big enough like IP and war chest that can kind of goof up forever. It is a video game. Oh, gotcha. Oh, I got a little bit too far on this. But it's okay. We're gonna have to go and give this like a copper pass at some point anyway. But we'll have to give it a pass of copper to kind of correct some bits. But okay, so far, I mean, like, the other option is I prime this and I do an oil wash and I just make it look really dingy. There we go. All right, let's use real paints now. Real paints for real painters. I'm going to use buff. I'm going to use buff on the skulls. It'll kind of make them kind of like an off yellowy white. Then I'll do. I about said Sonic's face because you all ruined me. I don't know if I'd say Games Workshop was at the bottom. I mean, they were just kind of like very early on in the hobby because like I know historicals have been around forever, but they were really on the ground level of doing like tabletop, like kind of doing non-historical stuff. They were the ones that succeeded. I still know like a good like I know there's like different recipes for doing like bone and stuff, and I haven't really found one that I'm like this is my favorite. So I'm just gonna go back and forth. I figured this with maybe some like a little bit of a white dry brush. We'll figure it out. I think once I get the face, it'll be really. Let's use real paints, like real painters, like artistic painters that do painty things. In the workshop with other painters that they don't talk about other painters. Hell yeah. Also, how you doing, the Eldest Demon? Welcome. How you doing? Thank you for the sub. Thank you. I'm currently painting a Thomas the Tank Engine themed Khorne nonsense train. How you doing? That's true. Battletech's Battletech is such an interesting franchise as an outsider, where it was just like it's just various states of just being alive and dead. It's doing really good right now. It's doing really good right now. I just kind of like that continuous bounce and back and forth bounce. But yeah, it's kind of hard to think of like a war game that could kind of like. I don't think we'll ever see anyone match G-Dubs in the same way that like I know D&D has been near death at several points in its life. I don't know realistically if we'll ever have a good competitor to it in terms of just market share. Like I don't want someone just to be like Like I don't know if I'd want like Paizo to be like taken over. Like I don't know if Pathfinder would be a great replacement for D&D in my eyes. But like I don't know. I guess there's a non-zero chance that if Hasbro explodes that like somebody will acquire that license, and we'll see if they continue to make TRPGs or not. Solid bone speed up. Ooh, maybe I should look at that one as well. I should look at that. D&D is fine. I don't know. I'm biased because I love niche tabletop RPGs, which includes Changeling the Lost. I think because it's happening, I think I can go ahead and announce to players for that, especially because a lot of them have been posting their schedules already. So, the players for Changeling are going to be... come over here, see what the delay... Oh, Fractal, dude. Here's the thing. YouTube stream is fine. There is, like, 0 delay on Twitch. It is, like, nigh instant. YouTube has, like, a 60-second delay, and that's the lowest I can set it. It is balls. I wish it was better, and it is not. I'm kind of doing that. Yeah, it's that bad. I agree it's bad. I cannot fix it because YouTube is a fine platform, you know? It's just, and I try to offer multi-streams because there are people that only can do YouTube due to like country, or like they're watching my streams at work, you know, stuff. But, you know, Twitch is a superior streaming experience. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I mean, YouTube has been great. I've been getting legitimately a lot of people who have seen me for the first time because of YouTube. So I do not regret multi-streaming. I just do think if you have the choice between the two options, I would strongly recommend moving over to Twitch. But do not feel like you're obligated to. The delay is non-existent. Maybe... I also don't have, like, memberships or partner or anything. Maybe that will improve once I get those requirements. For that, I need 500 subs and then also a certain amount of view hours. What's up, Lilithan? Thank you for the Prime sub, and how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Pebble, yeah, that's true. You would need someone. I actually do think what One Page Rules is doing is a very neat way to kind of like quote unquote combat games workshop, where they are. It's effectively built. Like, here's the thing. Every time I love the vast field of miniature war games, but it does fracture an already fractured fan base. I really like how One Page Rules is going to a bunch of different like sculptors and like model producers and kind of bringing them to an extended family. I do actually think that gives them, and unfortunately, like One Page Rules are neat, but they are still kind of like G-Dubs light. Like it's just Warhammer light, but with like better balancing. Have I eaten yet? I had dinner. What did I have for dinner? I ate. I just don't recall. I think I just had fish sticks and some snacks and stuff like that. I haven't had time to cook today, so I don't know. I'll probably maybe I'll get me something to eat like more substantial after stream, especially because I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I get a week off. Oh fuck! Hold on. I have been hydrating though. I go through about like what's 40 ounces of water roughly every stream. So do not worry. Do not worry. If there's anything, I am very well hydrated. I'm very well hydrated. Yeah. Sip. In fact, let me take a sip right now. I am well hydrated. Oh, the players for Changeling. They are in no particular order. Yoro Yo-Yo, Peony the Possum, the Late Primrose, who you might have seen, and Mao the Doog, the Doge. It's him, Jonathan Fear and Hunger himself. No, I wouldn't do it. I will let them die. I will let them die. Don't worry, Fractal. Nitrous is just like, have you seen the Flower comic? Have you seen the Flower comic where it's like the guy's like, oh, I'm a thirsty little flower. I need you to pee in my mouth, or I'll do that, or I'll die. And then the guy's like, I'm not gonna do that. And the other dude's just like, let him die? Okay, let me grab that. Let me get a little bit more paint on this, and I will get that comic. I feel like that's like required reading. I don't know why. Oh, you know, absolutely. That's not the point of the comic. But plants need very specific hydration requirements. But this is silliness. There we go. Oh yeah, if you do the daily punch-ins, you can get that. Let me see. If I type in thirsty little flower, there we go. There we go. How people play. Oh yeah. Yeah, like once you move out of G-dubs, you get like, do you want like a more anime game that's more competitive? You go to Infinity. It's like, do you like steampunk stuff? You do Malifaux. Do you want mass battle games? Do you want skirmish games? Stuff like that. Oh, what's zero mean? It's just because like if you use that redeem, that's like the daily elf daily elf card. There we go. That'll get you a punch, and those get counted. So there we go. There we go. It's this comic. I'm a thirsty little flower. You have to water me. You have to use your pee. I am not doing that. And let him fucking die. Like I love this one. It's everything about it is just like, for considering that they're using a very limited like palette, I guess. Like considering that they're using like stick figures, it does an incredible job of expressing emotion. Like I don't think stick figures are like a bad medium. Like I know they're like haha goofy little thing. Yeah, I know exactly. That's the point. That's the joke. But like it's amazing how expressive you can make a stick figure if you really put your heart into it. Yeah, MS Paint Comics had soul. Soul for days. Or using a thicker brush because I think that's going to get in there a bit more. But yeah, and even I'm guilty about because like I'm into a bunch of different games. If I could, I would play all the niche war games every day all the time. But like you gotta find other people and stuff like that. I am excited though. I am excited for my first Turnip 28 game, which will be tomorrow. I don't listen to D&D podcast. I've tried. There's like there was one that I enjoyed like it was like these guys that played GURPS, and they would I think it's called like the Film Reroll podcast, and they would basically just like replay movies, but they would act differently for the characters. And Fractal, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop, and welcome Big Man. Woohoo. How you doing? I'm painting the Thomas Paine train. It's not pretty good. Like I've never really did Critical Role. I've tried Adventure Zone twice. I cannot stand Adventure Zone. Something about it just does not sit right with my brain. Like the first time I did the original one, I did the original one, and I think I got to the like I was not enjoying myself, and then everyone got on the spaceship, and I was like, I'm good, I'm clocking out. And then I tried to do, what's it called? It was like effectively like a superhero setting where it's like you would go to Harry Potter superhero college, and there was like villains and henchmen, and like villains and henchmen, and like were like one thing, and then heroes and sidekicks, but like the henchmen and the sidekicks had to get paired up. And I watched that, and it was like, for one thing, it was using D&D as a framework for that's kind of weird. Like that didn't really work. But the thing that really got to me though is like it was too safe of a setting. Like the idea is that all the players were like the losers, right? And like I think everybody's seen enough like loser movies where it's just like, oh, you're not the popular kids, the heroes will bully you, and then also like you're doing like little dork stuff, and maybe you're awkward and weird. But like but there was no threat. Like there was no implication that they were in any danger at all. It was about like everything, all the danger would reset. Everybody was nice to everybody. Which means you don't get that like kind of like jock, like haha, later nerds. Which would have been fine if like there was an external force. Like if there was like clearly some evil or like some other thing. It wasn't even high school drama. It wasn't even high school drama. It was just high school. But like they were adults. But because there was no tension and like maybe eventually it picked up a villain or something, there was no stakes. The thing is, Sky High has stakes. Like, otherwise I'm gonna be ranting on a good vibe stream. That's all good. It's all good. I don't know. Maybe later something happened. Like, the idea of a story where nothing happens, but it's not like a fun slice of life. Like, maybe I guess if it was more advertised as a slice of life, but D&D's not a great system to do a slice of life game, because, you know, there's combat and, like, plots and, like you're doing things. You can run a slice of life with, like, Ryutama, where you can do more aspects of, like, you're like a trader, or like it's about the traveling. It's about you and your compatriots going to a new area to explore and meet the local people and maybe solve like a small low stakes problem. And it just didn't do anything. It was a story with no stakes, and then also the DM, which I think was Travis. I don't know the McElroys too much. He kept doing like a lot of like the idea that there was like a secret art of the world where being a tax person, or no, accounting, where accounting was like a secret special skill, and then would just go on all these like big tangents on accounting, to the point where I wonder if at one point in the past he was an accountant. It was like that NASA RPG when they're like, oh yeah, did you know that all these people are really cool, and then also they're in this adventure, and you're like, what does this have anything to do with what we're doing right now? Just wanted to let you know they're cool. I think they're pretty cool. You should think they're pretty cool too. Like, why should I think they're pretty cool? Because they're pretty cool, you know? Would be sold for treasure. Exactly. I'm not saying you can't, like, you have to, like, make every D&D game or tabletop RPG, like, super serious or just, like, really grim and, like, have, like, really high stakes all the time. There was just nothing. There was nothing for me to grasp on, and it was just watching a bunch of chuckle fucks interact with a bunch of people who were nice to them all the time, and then eventually I just lost interest. I was like, I tried twice, you know? Something has to be on the line. Reputation, like, family even, anything. And maybe later on that changed, but I did not see that. Ooh. Oh, that's why I like it too, Silver. It's like, it's kind of got that comedic whimsy, but also things are kind of, it's like kind of like grimdark Monty Python, which is a fun thing. And like, I'm gonna be real, as an enjoyer in the past, I don't watch them as much anymore, but like I do, I'm no stranger to cute girls doing cute things. When it comes to like anime stuff, I've enjoyed those where there's like no stakes. But there's minor stakes. So like Frame Arms Girl, probably not a great show. I enjoyed it, but it's not a great show. But there were stakes in that show where it's like, it was about like learning how to build models and like little tiny things that would get in the way and stuff like that. And then you had like all the little Frame Arms girls having like personality clashes and stuff like that. It's like there was nothing on the line. This is a fucking Tig tone. There are no stakes, but like there was something. There was some like amount of tension, you know. I like Ravenloft, but I didn't need it to be Ravenloft. I just need it to be something, you know. Lorehammer, which is exactly what it sounds like. I don't know the Lorehammer. I do like the Poorhammer guys quite a bit. I enjoy Poorhammer. Oh. We got the... There we go. Yeah, I haven't seen the Lorehammer podcast. I have enjoyed Poorhammer. Well, take it easy, Rufus. Have yourself a good night and enjoy yourself. A place beyond the edge of the universe. That sounds familiar. Oh, it's that. Oh, wait, that's the Antarctica one, isn't it? Oh, I remember that. I missed out on that, but I remember seeing that. Yeah, I only got into Poorhammer when they did that, like, how to make stupid armies, where you basically did, like, here's a list that's, like 300 Tyranids. How you doing, Joe? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm painting Chaos Thomas the Tank Engine. How you doing? It's Khorne. It's I am lime. Yeah, it was a good video. Legitimately, that was a very good video on there. And how you doing? How you doing, Joe? I am. You do not know me already. I'm Halbernut the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting Turtles game variety. And if I've introduced myself to you before and I forgot, I'm sorry. My memory is not great. How you doing? Listen to 3 Elder Gods. I would love if they eventually make a train for the other Chaos Gods. Can you imagine Slanesh train, Thomas? Hot damn, that would be one of the most things of all time. Like Abric is pretty good too. I don't know. There's some episodes that Bricky is very dense and it drives me nuts, but I don't know how much that's kayfabe. But yeah, the Flores Bugs list was very neat. It's a female character. There's a couple, I think. I don't know. I have not watched Thomas since I was a wee lad, so I don't remember a lot of the like fine details. I remember Gordon. Gordon was my favorite growing up, and I could not tell you why. I might have just enjoyed that Gordon was long, like Gordon was just a big train, and my body was just my little stupid tiny child personality was like, big train, whoa, let's go. Lucifer, Percy, Satan, Thomas. It's like 30 H's, but for Thomas the Tank Engine. Thomas attached his groin saw. Sorry, listen, I have to take the opportunity to say the word groin saw because it is one of the best combinations of words of all time. The author of 30 H's should receive a medal, like a cultural medal for inventing the word groin saw. Never watched Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Maybe. I don't, like I said, was the last guy. What is this? How'd this movie derail the franchise? This is, oh. Okay, it's always a good sign when you see, like, YouTube, like lore videos. This shit in Thomas the Tank Engine's legacy. There we go. Beelzebub Gordon would be a good fit. Thomas! No, I have not seen that, no. Bricky has some interesting opinions. Yeah, he do, but like at least I feel like I'm happy that he backs him up at the very least, or it's like he plays the game enough that even if I don't agree with his opinions, I think I would rather let people listen to his than mine because he's got like more experience going on. I do kind of have an interesting relationship with Thomas the Tank Engine. This is going to be an interesting question. Do you guys remember your first memory? Like the very first memory you've ever had in your life? Like the memory that like when you like, what's up, Burnt Goose? How you doing? Welcome. Make a chicken noise. Okay, hold on. Let me get my automaton. There we go. It's her, the Miko automaton covered in teeth. Did you guys forget about her? And Burnt Goose, thank you for the follow. She's covered in teeth because I did a stream where people told me to cover her in teeth, and I covered her in teeth. So, yeah. Oh, but yeah, sorry, let's go back to that. What happened was, my very first memory was my... You remember being born? Damn. My first memory, like, when I came online as a person, was my 3rd birthday party, and it was Thomas the Tank Engine themed. Like, I remember just, like, goofing off at, like, my family's backyard, and I was just, like, it was odd, because I was just like, huh. Like, I didn't question it. I was just, like, stumbling around and eating cake, and, like, sometimes that memory is still pretty vivid. Like, I don't remember it very well, but I can remember it more than, like, remembering a lot of other stuff. There he goes. Oh, God. God, Pebble, that's funny now, but like, God, knowing that like you're like, all right, you came online as a person as you saw Walmart tile speeding directly towards your face, where you're like, I'm alive now, thud. I guess that is a me problem. My memory in general is not particularly great, so I'm willing to bet some of that's just going on with my. Oh, I could just also make this. I actually got it in a spot where I didn't want it. That's fine. That's fine. Place to find a weird pinball machine in the basement. Ooh, let's go. Basements are made for pinball machines, so finding one in the basement's a good choice. Hell yeah. Oh. Good. I have to thin this out. Like this is still that like the Vallejo like metal gunmetal just from the little thing. I lost him again in an auto accident. Oh god, no. At that point, like I would just get like steel front teeth. I'd be like, I'm gonna lose these, so I need to make sure whatever's coming from my front teeth will have to work for it. Like I would get some like real like titanium reinforced bullshit. I wanted to try to mimic the eyes to like actually match Thomas style, so I probably won't make them glow. There's some other areas I might try glow though. I've been watching some glow tutorials I do want to kind of do. In a Lego. Oh! Oh, I'm jelly. I've always wanted to go to Legoland. Even as an adult, I would still love to go to Legoland, but I know now if I went to Legoland, I could afford like one set. God, Legos are expensive. The fucking like Lego, like there's like Lego Baradur. Baradur. I don't know how it's actually pronounced, but like that looks great. It's a neat looking set, but it's like the price is what, like $500? Oh god. I'm glad your hand didn't get blown off. There's people missing fingers because of fireworks, Joe. But hell yeah, I'm glad your fingers are still kicking. Breaking one of my nose. Oh god. So it sounds like a lot of people either had like a happy toy memory or like pain that set them online, if that makes any sense. That's kind of the dichotomy between those two is really funny, where it's like, how did you remember things? I went to play in the basement for pinball. Yay! How do you remember? Oh, I collided my face to the ground and my teeth exploded. Hello, Onyx Rios. Welcome. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people out there with missing just stuff in general because of fireworks. Fireworks are dangerous as shit if you are like not. It's like the same thing with those, like if you want to get like a turkey, and you try to do that like deep fry thing. Oh fuck! You did lose face. Oh shit. Okay. My bad. That sounds really fucking rough, and you have my condolences. Yeah, it's good thing or danger. Unelected child lock. Let's go. Whenever I hear stories of like somebody unlocking like, what's it called? It's like when like children or what's it called? When children or pets like unlock other children or pets from pins and stuff like that, I get great joy. Like whenever you hear stories of like a dog will unlock somebody's like other dogs out of the cage just to fuck around, I love that shit so much. That sounds real rough. I was younger, I love going again, but yeah. Yeah, that's also true. I mean, I know to a certain degree Legoland is like a Lego advertisement, and it always has been. But like I would like, if somebody was like, "How, would you rather like go to Legoland or Disneyland?" I would say Legoland without blinking. Disneyland can eat my ass. Legoland's where it's at. Hello, Theo. Welcome everybody. Welcome. If you do not know me, I am Halbernut, the Mimic Alpha, miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skaven variety. What are you up to, nerd? How much do I do Warhammer stuff? Twice a week for painting. Playing is a different story. I'm very much more of a niche war game player if I have my druthers. But I do paint minis twice a week. I mean, I'm sure it is. I'm sure those are true. I'm sure it is overpriced as shit. I cannot imagine Legoland's much better though. Damn, Joe, you've lived a hard-ass fucking life. Holy shit. But yeah, what were you up to? Code Vein. Oh, how did Code Vein go? How did Code Vein go? I played Code Vein on release, and I did not get super far, but I made like a really cute tomboy. I was like, fuck yeah, she's amazing. 10 out of 10 character creator. Or anything specific, I was waking to a random couple of days for kindergarten. Oh! Joe is not okay, but Joe is still hanging in there, so hell yeah. Congratulations on hanging in there, because Jesus Christ. Yeah, memories just do be like that. It's just kind of funny, just kind of how, like, arbitrary they are. I work with a Warhammer VTuber. Oh, nice! Do you... would you mind saying which one you work with? I know a couple? Like, I know, like, Pega Neko, Commissar Azura. I know there's like a couple of others that are on YouTube. I know there's like a lady that paints Custodes. I did 3D print this one though. This is not a normal STL by any means. Let me get going. There we go. Oh, what's it called? Aurelian. I think that's their name. Yeah. I don't know that too much. Jesus Christ, you were like stitched together, Joe. Holy shit, nice. I mean, nice as in like you're still kicking. Not nice that it happened. That's my condolences. Aurelia Temporis. Oh, okay. I think that is the Custodes one. Interact. We'll paste that. There we go. I think Joe just needs like an armed bodyguard at this point. Joe needs protected. Joe needs protected. Let's see. Use my thicker. I have like a thicker metal color somewhere. Veterans discount. I would believe it. I would absolutely believe it. Do I have any Sigmar armies? Yes, I have a couple. I have I got Skaven, which I'm very happy about the new Skaven wave because I get like some like nicer sculpts. I incidentally have a Stormcast army. I say incidentally is because I never seek them out. I got the Dominion box and I was like, whatever. Skaven will be there. Skaven will be there. Like not Skaven, sorry. Like the Stormcast will just be there. Like I'll just have them. But like I don't think I'm gonna do anything with them. But I found a scheme I really like. I can grab one to show you because I don't do the typical colors. I do like a very like grim dark kind of look to it because I think it looks better than the kind of bright and shiny. I also do a head swap. I do head swaps as well, and then I also have Megakin of Nurgle because I basically have like every army that can have a Nurgle model in it. I basically have every Nurgle army to some degree. I mean, they kind of are. I think they have some neat lore. I don't hate them. I don't. There's people that still like seethe whenever they see a Stormcast. And I wasn't quite at that level, but it's more like their default looks were like almost into something that I would enjoy, but I didn't like the fat cast as well. So when they start doing the slimmer variety, I'm like, ooh, okay, there we go. Look at them. Yeah, I could. Let me grab a picture of one. There we go. I did one recently-ish. Left pointer. Oh damn. Do not have many fingers left. Hopefully you can live vicariously through me painting minis, because otherwise, damn son. There we go. All right, let me grab a picture that I did of a Stormcast I did recently. This is gonna be gigantic because that's yep. Why not? Oh, I didn't take a picture. I did a video. It's hard for me to show videos on. Let me just grab. I'm gonna grab some real quick. Hold on, dude. Why do you paint the candles on? I almost kicked over a thing I shouldn't kick over. There we go. 1 HP. Terminator armor might help. But yeah, here's some I've done as well. There we go. So yeah, you can see I do like this kind of gladiator helmet. I do heavy oil washes. I do kind of like a dingier gold. I think they look pretty. I like when I did it this way. These are fun to paint, and I enjoy myself. Like it's like these are fun to do. Yeah, I think Joe also needs a back too. Oh yeah, Scarbrand. Fuck yeah, let's go. Also, big man, have yourself a good sleep and take it easy. Have a good rest. There we go. All right, let's go back to the train. There we go. How do we want to do this? I think maybe. Let me see. Still try. Do I want to do that? Doing 40k saving stuff. Yeah, that's the thing. I do have minotaurs. I do have minotaurs as my loyalist space marines because you end up with them. Hello, Revens. Oh, have you seen? Let me give you this STL link. Hold on. It's a very customizable Khorne train, which you'll enjoy. I do love mine quite a bit. Like an off-white dry brush on the skulls. And then I'm gonna try maybe doing some copper, stuff like that. Damn, call the cops, Joe. Let's see. Let me see. Hang in there, buddy. Let me see. Have you? I don't know. I don't know about doing 40k Skaven. Like, I don't mind my Skaven being fantasy. Paint job of Ligos for bronze statue. Fuck yeah, let's go. Let's see. But yeah. I have some. Oh, the thing is, Pebble. Actually, I am going to be getting the starter box for Age of Sigmar 4th edition because Skaven. Because there's Skaven in it, you know. Because Skaven are in it. And like because it's got Skaven, I have to get it. But also that means there's just like a bunch more Stormcast. And I like these newer Stormcasts quite a bit. So stuff like that. Yeah, I think Joe's having some fun now. I think Joe do be goofing. Yeah. Oh yeah, I seen a bunch of really cool conversions and stuff like that. I've seen some really, really cool, like, 40k Skaven conversions. I think right now, though, I'm getting a pretty good amount of, like, my conversion juice out. Let me call... There we go. Yeah, all right. I'm bonking Joe. I think Joe is just like attention troller at this point. There we go. Who would make a joke out of this? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. If you really had a butcher knife in you. There we go. All right. Anyway, that was a fun little distraction. 3D prints. Oh yeah, I mean oh, that's true. There's some good 3D prints as well for that. Let me see. My favorite Skaven, Scryer. I love Scryer so much. I just love the big dumb war machines and whatnot. Oh wait, Sugoi. It's clearly Thomas the Paint Engine, you know? It's clearly it's Khorne Thomas the Tank Engine. What's surprising about this? This is a totally normal model. Nothing is weird about this. This is a completely average Games Workshop legal model that you can get. How you doing though, Sugoi? How you doing? How you doing? A lot of fun with this actually. This is a very fun model. The whole 30k army though. That was one of these days. I have the Aegis Darkness box for 30k and I need to do something with it. Yeah, this is a totally normal house stream. Nothing weird here at all, you know? Listen, I think for me it's Scryer and then Molder is probably like directly after that. I like the rats when they're like most mad scientist mode, you know? Like when they're most like cracked out scheming motherfuckers. That's when I enjoy Skaven the most. Like rat ninjas and like rat horde fine. They're not bad, but they don't immediately spark joy. Oh yeah, the funny thing, they actually do have like the Choo Choo Charles face and the little like spider legs as options for this, which is I never played Choo Choo Charles. Like, there's like a whole genre of like children's media horror that I, as a boomer, I look at them and I'm like, they kind of blend together. Like, the only one that I was kind of interested in is like My Friendly Neighborhood, because I felt like they were like, yes, they were using like Sesame Street by proxy, but I felt like they were doing something with that. But you know, oh yeah, Storm Fiends is. I painted Storm Fiends, and I need to put those on the rotator. I need to put those on the rotator. There we go. Ooh, but now he's a kill. Yeah, it's because I have to imagine those, like, once the Winnie the Pooh copyright ran out, people were like, what's the cheapest Winnie the Pooh movie we can make? Slasher? Okay, here we go. You know, stuff like that. Splinter's cool. I do like Splinter. But when it comes to Skaven, I like a big dumb gun that will absolutely kill the person who's using it. I want a gun that will murder my own dudes. Like, for me, that is peak Skaven. You can have one whenever. Taco Bell. Hey. That's kind of weird that they don't shoot in a melee. I have to imagine because the Total Warhammer games are like barely holding together. I would legitimately not be surprised if the reason they can't is just because coding an exception to like you can't shoot in melee is just kind of a huge pain in the ass. I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt for that, you know. I mean, Red Ogres kind of were already sort of mini Storm Fiends. They had like the similar enough weapons, but yeah, no, the new ones are very cybered up, and I'm okay with it. I'm here for it, you know. Oh yeah, Pebble, have you seen the leaks? Or no, it was like a reveal for like that new chain gun that's coming to the starter kit. You can fire like 66 shots if you overcharge it, but like, yeah, everyone will hurt you. It's pretty great. They've held together well. The third games have a lot of bad press. Eh? There we go, there we go, there we go. Let's see, Solokali, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. The Warhammer games you could shoot. Oh, weird. I wonder why that. I will fully admit that I've never really played the older Total Warhammer games. I thought Total Warhammer 40 Total Warhammer was cool. And I don't know. I've never really played any other ones, so I didn't know that you could actually do that in older. That is weird though. Oh, Lemon, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And hello, I mean, it's all good, Jekyll. Leave when you gotta leave. I'm gonna try to go back and get the like copper that I kind of overpainted when I did the skeletals, which is all good. I technically own and have played Total Warhammer 1, 2, and 3. The thing is though, I never get like far. Like I've usually played multiplayer with other people. Like I played with Corpse and I played with Lore Master. Also, to be fair though, until recently my graphics card was shit, so I would basically have to play the game on maximum potato settings, or I couldn't play the game. I do got a better one now. Like if I want to start up a Total Warhammer campaign, I could do that. I just don't know when I'd have the time unless I did it on stream. And when it comes to what video games I'm playing on stream, I got kind of like another list of ones to do. No, not Corpse Husband. There's a VTuber named Corpse. Very, very, very nice lady. She's also really big into tabletop RPGs and games, stuff like that. Oh, accident been shot. Were we kissed or shot? Oh, ooh, that sounds fun. I'm sure the older games are nice though. I'm sure they're really legit. I've not really played them. It's one of those things because of what I do as a VTuber. I don't have a lot of time, so a lot of times I will like not really get to super play a lot of like very time intensive games. Like if that was like my thing, I guess like there are VTubers that play those kind of games. Like I know Cleo does a lot of Total Warhammer. I don't know what she usually plays. It seems like she's usually doing a different faction each time too. So I think she just enjoys the game, just like with a full roster. She doesn't speak. Oh yeah, no, that's kind of the point, but that's understandable. It's Corpse is I think Corpse is a very neat streamer. She's definitely a very acquired taste. Like it's you if she doesn't gel with you, it's probably just like it's just like not as like some people say that and it's like they're just trying to be insulting. But I think you either like what Corpse is doing or you don't, and then I think both are pretty valid. Yeah, hella niche. There we go. He was one of the first VTubers I met with when I was new to VTubing, so I do have that like little special place in my heart. Also because she's been around the block and also really likes TRPGs. There's 2 VTubers that I've been able to like shoot the shit with tabletop RPGs with, and it's her and Kongo Kokoretsu. Both of them also. Both of them are in my age group and also been like big tabletop RPG heads forever. So I'm like, ah, you get it. You get that. Yeah, I keep hearing that, like, I don't know. I've heard both rumors there's going to be a Star Wars Total Warhammer, Total War, god damn it, or a 40K one. I've heard rumors for both, and there's no way they would do both. Like that would be stretching your shit real thin for a company that, from what I understand, is already, like, not doing the best. That little bit in there. That's all good, Nintendo. Have a good sleep and take it easy. I'll have a good rest. Hey, have a good sleep. Guys. Oh, by the way, too, I tried the Monument Hobbies Yellow. It's really good. I was thinking about, like, I might bust out the white to do the eyes for this. Is there any streamer or shit? I don't watch a lot of TV these days. Let's see. Your metallics, do you thin them with medium? So I use a lot of the Vallejo metallics. So those are already, like, relatively thin. Like this is the Vallejo Air Metal Copper. It's technically formulated for airbrushes, but it's also, like, the smoothest consistency for doing just, like, right on there. It's like it just goes straight from the bottle. I guess technically acrylics, they do have like the metal, like, medium stuff. Like, they do got the little sparkly bits. But I do love them. There's, like, a couple of like VTubers I like. Like I do watch a lot of my friends when I can, like Echo and Joru. Charlotte Bear is a very good VTuber. She's hella autism but really likes cool games and stuff like that. Very fun lady. Corpse is very neat. Other VTuber I watch a decent. I'm very inconsistent about watching too, just because, like, a lot of the VTubers that I think are neat also stream when I'm streaming, which makes watching hard. I like Grimmy's really nice. Grimmy's got, like, a really calming energy, so I like to listen to her streams just to kind of relax. KK Cyber, I haven't got to watch her live, but some of her VODs have been really cool. I really liked her presentation on Denpa music, was very, very fun. So yeah, I don't know if I have, like, a starter pack of, like, other, and I don't watch a lot of other streamers that are, like, not VTubers. Loremaster Sotek's cool. Loremaster's a really cool guy. We have been trying to get him to become a VTuber, though. The transformation will happen. He will become a skink man. It's only a matter of time. There we go. Yeah, welcome back, Fractal. Welcome. I am applying paint to head. Stuff like that. How do you like getting paint off models? For removing paint, I'm kind of ride or die for LA Totally Awesome. I really love that as paint stripper. If that doesn't work, I basically have, like, a jar or a bucket of that. I have a bucket because I'm removing some paint from my Kingdom Death Dragon because I fucked up the original time and I would like to get that model another do. I basically alternate between both because, like, sometimes I'll notice that, like, if a lot of times I'm stripping models from used minis and I don't know what kind of paints they use. Sometimes I find LA Totally Awesome removes the paint really, really smooth. Sometimes I find it doesn't, and I need to use isopropyl alcohol. Sometimes vice versa. Sometimes I'll use one and then the other on the same model, and that gives you the magic juice to really make that work, you know? Bad Maze do get sent to the strip jar. I have a bunch of Song of Ice and Fire minis that I bought secondhand that were painted. I guess what someone tried to do was, like, they tried to make Stark ghosts. Like, they painted them a dark blue and then dry brushed a lighter blue. I guess that was the idea, but it was, like, very strange execution, you know? See, I have never gotten Simple Green to work. I don't know if it's, like, for years Simple Green was like, yeah, you use Simple Green and it strips the paint. I've never gotten it to work. I've never gotten it to work. It just doesn't, it's never worked. And I don't know if it's, like, a UK or something like that. Like, if, like, maybe outside of Burgerland, the formula's good. For, like, the... How do I spell it? Like... Let's see. Hey. Holy awesome. Give it. Hold on. My keyboard's been acting up recently. There we go. Oh yeah, I do. I am partnered with Gamer Subs. If you would like to get in on that, If you would like to get in on that, get some gamer drink. I got an order coming my way of a bunch of stuff. I'm very good. I'm very good for that. So the IPA and then simple drink. That can also work too. I feel like everyone's got their own brand. Cup win. Haha. Oh, why? I need a lot. I need a lot to get to that point. Maybe. Okay, so if you all want a Halberd cup, step 1, evangelize the fuck out of me so I hit Twitch partner. Step 2, what's it called? Buy a bunch of merch. There we go. That's how you get a cup, really. I don't think it's on the timeline like anytime soon, you know. Well, see, I tend to let my models soak for a while. I have like those Song of Ice and Fire models. They have been sitting in the soup for like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks at this point, probably closer to 2 if I'm gonna be honest. Stuff like that. Oh, Nicholas, yeah, the Thomas tank engine thing. You're doing your part. Fuck yeah, I do appreciate it. What cup of? Oh no, this is my favorite cup. Here we go. I got the Flork Tiny Wife. Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Nice. I did get the Menhero one though, because I have needs. But no, that's my favorite one. But oh, where's I going with this? Yeah, I even furrow. Yeah, I would like that. I would also like if one day I get big enough and I get my own flavor, I'm gonna call it Dirty Paint Water, and it's just gonna be a murky gray. It's just gonna be a murky gray, and it's just gonna be like, I'm not gonna list what flavors are in it. Just be like, there's probably fruit somewhere in here. There's probably fruit somewhere in here, and then you don't know exactly, like you guys know when you just like mix a bunch of leftover stuff, or you like go to the soda fountain and you just get a bunch of sodas. When you go down to the soda fountain, God, that's the most old-timey phrase to say, but like, yeah, when you go to get a bunch of sodas from the machine and you just get all the above, and it just kind of turns into like, it tastes good, but there's no longer a flavor. Oh yeah, I don't do that much anymore either, but I used to do that like all the time. I used to do that all the time, even in like college. I would get that generic flavor slurry, and I loved it. I still kind of like it. I don't do it as much now though. Do I like musicals? Yes, and so I like musicals, but I don't consume a lot of them. Like to the point where I haven't watched a lot of classics. My favorite one is still probably Repo the Genetic Opera, because I watched it at a very stupid and edgy part of my being a goofy goth kid. I still think the idea of it's neat. I haven't watched it in a hot time though. Yeah, it probably would be like A Punch, something like that. But I would absolutely try to make the color a weird gray to simulate Dirty Paint Water. That would be non-negotiable if I eventually get my own. Like I said, while off, I have other big milestone goals to hit before I get to that point. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Things be going good. Things be coming up. How recently I got the Changeling game will be happening with some people I'm very excited to play games with, including some I haven't played games with in a hot fucking minute. Cherry. I mean, cherry's good. Cherry's like one of those like safe flavors. Like if you like cherry and somebody's got a cherry flavor, it's real hard to fuck that up. You know, it's really hard to fuck that up. The Hal Tiger poster, like that. Well, like those like one commercials, those like Zoo Pals or whatever. You would get the tiger poster. Was that Zoo Pals or Zoo Animals or something like that? I don't know. Every now and then, like a commercial will activate in my brain. Double Science. That would be cool. I would like to have that like transformation bit kind of going on. Zoo Books. Thank you. There we go. I just remember the free tiger poster being included in that, and then that memory, it's that kind of thing where it's just like, man, a lot of my memories are just like I have limited storage space in my brain already, and some of that's just like really deep-seated, really deep-seated nonsense. It's just like commercial jingles and like school anthems and stuff like that. Stuff that's not useful to me anymore, but I have that now. There we go. They are really sleeper doctors. Can you ask a lore question? Go ahead, go for it. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of deep cuts that I do, like not really consciously. I just kind of accidentally deep cut most of the time. Repeat water stays. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I do like this new metallic paint, but it also separates really easy. It's very watery. I don't know what's up with that. You get these two. Well, while I'm waiting for like the face area to dry. I'll probably maybe punch these up with some other metals later, but for right now, this kind of does what I want. Like it's like we got tube. But yeah, Zoop. Oh, Zoop House was the paper plates. Okay, that was after my time. Stuff like that. Okay. If we're talking about like deep cut commercial jingles, you gotta remember like it's Return to Innocence, which is a song I actually listen to sometimes. It does hit very good. It does hit very good. So Fractal. So basically, I find that the easiest way to explain my lore, if you will. So, elves have a hard time making new elves, right? So, the idea was to make an elf with filler content, and that filler content was mimic. So, like, hold on. I have a diagram that I made at one point for my debut, and if I still have that, that would be the best way to share that. It's very silly. Find that. That's... Like if I can't find that like real quick, I'll go ahead and discard. I'll discard looking through it. Oh, actually, I know where to find it. I go to my Google Slides. There we go. All right. I'm about to make an incredibly easy to know. If anyone wants to know what I'm about biologically, you're about to get the fucking info download. There we go. All right, here we go. So yeah, all right, this is the chart. Hello, Alvin, how you doing? We're going to deep lore. So yes, like cow plus sawdust is Taco Bell burrito meat. Elf plus mimic is me. So I'm half elf, half mimic, made with filler. Delicious mimic filler. Made me what I am. They thought they could make a not disposable elf, but like an easy to make elf in a lab. I love this because it looks insane. The lore looks insane, but I do think it's like weirdly informative, you know? Yeah, I'm like impossible elf. The idea was eventually I would breed with other elves and eventually the mimic would kind of breed out. But I got into Warhammer. Former, there we go. I have not tried Atom Paints. No, I have not. I feel like I've seen those, but like online only. I've not actually seen them in my local store, unfortunately. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, exactly. I have been going to my LGS lately and meeting people, but not for like romance reasons. For niche war games. That's been fun. Yeah, there we go. It's easy to follow lore. I'm a burrito. It's that simple, everybody. I'm just a burrito. What else do you need? All right, something I gotta do. I gotta get the face. Like, there's other little bits that I could like touch up, but I gotta get the face looking like Thomasy, you know. So we're gonna use the Pro Acro White because it's the whitest shit. There we go. Let's go. So yeah, no, I was made in. Oh, I do need to move the lore. I'll put it over to slime mold. You guys generally know how slime molds work. But yeah, basically, I was made as a artificial temporary elf replacement. It didn't work out super well. Hey, it's all good. I'll still be painting for at least a little bit longer. Another random nature games. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I could see that if you're doing it weekly. The thing is, I would still like to do a Crusade game, but my local region has a hyper regimented Crusade season. So, and I was too late for it. So it's like, I could jump in like halfway through a Crusade. I'd rather start fresh, you know? Like I would rather get to do like, as like a fun, like from the beginning thing. I just kind of roughly massage that white in. It's a good, strong white, but I also still have to kind of like be a little careful. I think there's also just like enough little grit around the eyes. There we go. Let's see. But yeah, I'm once again, I continue to be super excited for Turnip 28 tomorrow. I'm very excited. I got my little not drinky case. I saw Fractal coming back with a drink, and my brain was like, combine words. Combine words. I think Kill Team would be good. I think Kill Team's a really great way just to play minis with like stuff you have or like easy to get boxes. See, that sounds rad, Sugoi. I would love to have that. I kind of wonder that's something I've been thinking about. Like, I wonder if I could implement something similar in the Discord. Maybe not even necessarily tie it to games played. Just like assign everyone to factions, let everyone build their own lore, and maybe use like some like random chants or what's it called? Like maybe some random chants bullshit. Maybe some like stream attendance thing. Maybe do like a size called like some other like how many minis you've painted and just like putting them in the Discord, stuff like that. Fuck yeah. Do like being able to call out a fucking orbital bombardment. Sounds pretty nice. I'm also gonna I think I just need to get the eyebrows and I'll have to shape them later. Nice. Yeah, something like that. A couple of different things. This month though, like 2 weeks from now, the fucking Paint-A-Log project will be real. Soon. It's been a fucking odyssey. Games Workshop, why are you like this? We just try to order a bunch of orcs and do a fun little Paint-A-Log project. Why did you make it nearly take 2 years? I feel so bad. Oh no, Pino is Games Workshop. I'd argue they hate minis too. I mean, if you can acquire like if you can just get an orc and follow along, you can do that. How you doing, Chieftain? Welcome. We're complaining about Games Workshop not delivering this Paint-A-Log project. But soon. Favorite Chaos God is Nurgle. Easily. I know I painted a Khorne train, but that's just because the files were Khorne. I have a lot of Nurgle armies. I got Maggotkin for Age of Sigmar. I'm going to be running Nurgle. I got Death Guard. I got Nurgle Chaos Knights. I got Nurgle, technically Nurgle Warriors of Chaos. They're not necessarily, they're going to be Nurgle branded for the most bit. Yeah, it's not. I feel bad though, because I did see someone online who was like, Hal's ripping us off, and it's like, I don't have control of the Games Workshop distribution system, unfortunately. Because if I would have had my druthers, everyone would have gotten their minis a long time ago. But I do want to be as transparent as I can about hearing news about it, because even though it's out of my hands, and Squids is honestly managing a lot of it, bless his heart, like unironically, he's been fun dealing with them for fucking forever. I feel bad because I don't want anyone, because that was a pretty significant money investment. And I don't want the people to feel ripped off because of that. Those little eyes. Maybe if I do like one more eye ring, you know, stuff like that. Squids do be working hard. Yeah, I was thinking about something like that. Like some way to do it, and then like even like have like, hey, maybe it'd be cool if there was a HAL Discord, stuff like that. Where's the Baneblight I ordered? Games Workshop, Games Workshop be like that. Ah, not a fan of Nurgle, and you're wrong. No, that's fine. You're allowed to have preferences. Nurgle is my jam though. I love the mutations. I love the theming. I love making gross, disgusting, crusty boys. Which is also why I went to fucking Beelzebub for Trench Crusade, because it's more of the stuff I like, you know? Exactly. There we go. Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to be like it. I like having the models. I would absolutely, if they're like, how would you like to be a Chaos Champion in Nurgle? No, God, dear God, no, absolutely fucking not. That's a horrible existence, and nobody should wish that, unless you're legitimately crazy, or like you're dying of like leprosy, and you have like you're so desperate you have no other choice just to be like, is anyone gonna stop me from dying of leprosy? And even then, you're still gonna have leprosy. You're just not gonna give a shit anymore. Cocaine Elemental. Yeah, if I had to pick one to like rep IRL, it would be Slaanesh or Tzeentch easily. Khorne's fine, which is funny because I'm painting the Khorne vehicle, but like a lot of what I enjoy about it, about the Chaos Gods, are just like not really well represented in Khorne. Khorne's has really the things I like about Khorne are like, I like some of Khorne's worshippers. I do think stuff like the Blood Pact and like the fucking the red Corsairs or Crimson Corsairs, I think. I really like those. I really like that kind of like militarized chaos. Like Nurgle's cool, and like Death Guard are like the most put together legion, but I really like when it's like when you get like Chaos Guard and stuff like that. And the ones that have kind of like done it the best have been Khorne. But like outside of that, as just like a god, nah, it doesn't really do much, you know. Orc or more. Ooh, difficult choice. Difficult choice. Khorne goes alright, good with mashed potatoes. Yeah, there we go. When Khorne and Nurgle combine their powers and make the KFC double down. After work, oh, that's fair. That's fair. Death Guard takes a lot to do. I have a mostly painted Death Guard army, but Plague Marines are those were the bottleneck. Those were the bottleneck models for sure. A little bit in there. Excellent. Blame Typhus. I mean, yeah, everyone should. Typhus is like one of those easily like when people are like, they have done no, like they've like, Typhus did everything wrong on purpose and got rewarded for it, which is fun, but also makes him a total fucking bastard. It's like he sold out his legion to be filled with bees, you know? And it's doing great for him. He's having a grand old time being filled with bees. Oh yeah. So like, if it's about becoming a victim, I would absolutely Khorne #1 because you'll just get killed. Then probably, what's it called? No, I think that maybe Nurgle, because you'll explode in the plague and then die. Tzeentch, you might get turned into something horrible and live like the rest of your life as a horrible screaming abomination. And then Slaanesh, no, I would not want to fall into the claws of Slaanesh. You're just gonna get, at best, you'll get ground up into drugs. Getting ground up into drugs. Well, I don't even mean like being disgusting with your character. I mean like you're fighting Nurgle. Like you're John Guardsman or Jane Guardsman or whatever Guardsman. What do you got? You got a las gun. What are you going to do? Like, the plague, it'll probably suck, but you'll probably still dissolve into slime pretty quickly for Nurgle. Khorne, you'll die quickly. Tzeentch could go either way, but Slaanesh, no. Don't get captured by Slaanesh. No. Because yeah, you'll get some fucking like not Xenobite. Fucking Hellraiser it is. Cenobites, there we go. The eyes are going to look jank as shit. Like, there's a little bump, but other than that, the eyes are basically like freeform. Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna be a little quiet because I'm trying. Yeah, he just kind of got googly eyes. I'll have to fix that later. That's yeah. Oh fuck! You know what I could have done? I could have used my Micron pen. God damn it! I could have used my Micron pen and just drew on the eyes. It's fine. It's fine. He'll look goofy. I'll fix it later. It's fine. It's a doable fix. Why am I tired? There we go. Your plan is to sabotage Slaanesh from the inside out. I could have used my pin 15. I could have. But I a fool. Okay, mistakes were made. I'll come back to it later. This model, I don't know if I'm going to paint it next week. But this is just like a fun thing to do. This is a fun little activity, and I'll probably maybe touch it up on my own time. Let's get like the lips and shit. I should have shaped them like hearts. I can't though. Like I said, they have defined round bumps. I just cannot actually reach them properly. Let's get inside, stuff like that. They do have a kind of soul to them and how kind of like wall-eyed they are. There we go. Let's see. Guess yep. Just to believe that. I mean, oh yeah, I need to switch over to my other drink. Oh, exactly, Pebble. I don't think that would be like I would not want to be captured by Slaanesh. That sounds fucking awful. I don't want to do this. I think the face is going to require some work later. You try to like minimize kind of like spillover stuff. Oh fuck, there's like a little bit of a metal I missed too. What's my favorite Gamer Subs flavor? So like the guacamole gamer fart I think has been like pretty much my favorite. No, my favorite was the MetaZoo flavor, which apparently has been like mostly rebranded to Arctic Cooler, which I'm ordering at the moment. So I'm trying that out. I got the what's it called? I'm getting that. I'm getting the Blowhole Blast, and I'm getting Grandpa's Ashes. I'm sponsored by them, so they give me sick discounts. So I will probably just be experimenting with flavors as long as I'm with them. There we go. Yeah, no, that was a fucking slam dunk of a flavor. The funny thing is, like, whenever I tried to shill it to like, I have friends who are nerds but aren't like super into the stuff I do. So when I'm like, yeah, I got sponsored, and like, oh cool, what's your favorite flavor? And I say guacamole gamer fart, which was named like that to be weird. Like that's just like a purposely weird name. But they still get like very weird looks, you know. That's all good, Steve. Have yourself a good sleep and take it easy. Have a good rest. Well, I don't know if that wall should also be like... It's like, I can't really get the inside, so I'm kind of okay with leaving that copper. Oh, I have an idea. Hold on. What if I do metal chaos symbols? There we go. Oh, wait, hold on. Fuck. I was doing copper. I forgot. I forgot that I was just doing like little copper horns. I know usually Khorne is more brass, but I don't have brass, so I use copper, and like it's close enough. It's fine. No one's gonna be like, hey, that's copper, not brass, and then I'll get like beaten with sticks. I don't think that's gonna happen. It could. I do kind of want to just take this guy to the shop one day, just like when I'm playing Chaos Space Marines. I'm like, Wait, no, I thought that was Critical Titty Milk. I did have that, and that was pretty good. I've had that. I don't know if I've really had the the mango. That was my thought too, is at the very least I could use them as terrain. God, now that I have this week off, I need to get like my basic like ruined battlefield terrain ready to go. Just so I have it. Just so I have that in my collection, you know? There we go. Oh, Brand Risk was good too. I got sent that when I got signed on to them. They gave me a box with some samples, and Brand Risk was in there. Anime Girl Thigh, and then I think Guacamole Gamer for it. I think they gave me that one because when I got interviewed for the thing, they were like, which ones have you had? And I was like, I had this one. This is my favorite. Like, cool, we'll send that over. Thank you. Oh, I'll have to check that one out. Is that one has like limited flavors? I don't recall seeing the spice apple pie. That sounds fucking delicious. I didn't know how many of you nerds actually had gamer stuff. Fuck yeah, let's go. Metal Chaos Star here will do pretty good. Oh, wait, that's a Snick. Oh, fuck. Okay. I seen that, and it just did not. That is one thing, is like the meme names are fun. Sometimes you just don't realize that there's certain flavors, you know? You'll get the Critical Cup someday, I believe. Yeah. But there we go. Honestly, for one stream, this turned out pretty legit. I have a lot of like little touch-uppy work. Like, okay, no, actually, this is a good test. I want to test one thing real quick. I want to go back to the Slaughter Red. I want to see what happens if I do a second layer. Like, to see if it's worth doing a second layer of the red. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do Slaughter Red. I think I'm gonna do it here, just kind of like an innocuous little cubby hole area. That little slot, I think I'm just gonna. I do think I might oil wash this because I think it'll make it look grimier, like kind of like soot stain and stuff like that. If it does, you know what? If I do it this amount and it keeps this kind of like see how this red is a lot more intense than the others? I don't know if it's going to persist. Like if this manages to persist after I'm done painting it, like if it dries and then gets a little bit brighter, it's like this is a good red. I'm okay with the red everywhere else, but look how good that red looks. Look how nice that red looks. Yeah, fuck it. You know, we ballin'. See, that was actually my thought, is that like, what if fresh blood instead of dry blood? Like, what if I know I have the parts to 3D print a base. I could absolutely make this guy a defiler. I could absolutely put this guy on I could magnetize the bottom of the train so that I could put a defiler legs on it and run it as that, you know? Yeah, delicious watermelon candy. Yeah, I think Khorne would prefer fresh blood over dried blood. Blood for the blood god and whatnot. It do look nice. Okay. Which will also mean I need to do more touch-up stuff like that, which will be fine. We'll have to wrap up soon. So it sounds dumb because I am because I have next week off. Like, I could in theory stay up later. I think though, if I stick to my usual sleep schedule though, it'll mean the next week when I have to go back, it'll be easier to readapt to. I also think like if I wake up at like a morning time and set a goal of like, I would like to do stuff today for like hobby stuff, I think that will help instead of like, my default that I've been trying to break out of is on weekends. I just like to stay in bed for a while and watch like YouTube videos. And eventually I get up and do things and have fun and enjoy like my hobbies. But like that initial pull is really hard to resist. So I think if I continue like to keep a schedule that's similar to what I know, but kind of use it for like, okay, time to clean the workshop today. Time to prepare for Changeling. Time to do things that are not those things. It does look like it's drying a slightly darker red. I don't think it's ever going to be as bright as it is fresh and wet. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to get anything that will look quite that good. Unless maybe I layer it like 3 times over this. which is a distinct possibility. Is there Schlot? I thought titty milk was critical. I believe you. I know nothing about Schlot. A Schlot, T's. I'm aware they're a person. I mostly stay in VTuber circles, so like, I know who an Iron Mouse is. I have no idea who Schlot is really, other than he's like a famous person. I probably will use some gloss sealer just before I do the oil paint, so that way it's like, because these contrasts are pretty thin, I want to make sure they don't get like rubbed off. Oh, sorry, it's J Schlot, my bad. Gotcha. I'll take your word for it. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Interesting. I know that Shy Lily has a little bit ownership as well. It's kind of weird thinking that Shy Lily is technically kind of my boss. Like, I'm not like a I'm not like super hardcore diehard fanatic of gamer subs, but like I generally enjoyed their stuff that I've gotten. But it is fun to joke around and be like, yep, Shy Lily's my boss. Technically signs my paychecks a little bit. My patron of the arts, Shy Lilithy II. There we go. Let's get the top as well. The top has this like kind of like streakage going on. Hello, Vicky. How you doing? Do you like my train? I need to fix those eyes later. I need to fix the eyes, but otherwise everything on this has turned out great. Lady Shy Lillian. I like doing that sometimes. Like when somebody has an easy name, sometimes I will overcomplicate it on purpose. Like I think I've called Minky like Minkerton as a joke at least a couple of times. Just because it's fun. It's fun to do. It's fun to take an easy short name and like really jazz it up for absolutely no reason. It's fun. You should do it. If you know someone with a short name, give them a long, confusing name. I can't pronounce it very good, Fractal. I feel like I would try to do like a Quetzalcoatl, like the kind of like South American snake deity kind of thing, like Fractaquatl, something like that. I don't know. That would be my best attempt. That would be my best attempt of overcomplicating your name. Like Fractalian or something like that. I don't know. It's a very inexact science. We'll go with that. All right, so there we go. We go to this one. It is not really any different now that it's dried. If I'm going to be honest, this one is not significantly different. So I don't know how worth it's going to be going over everything. I might still do it anyway. The nice thing about doing speed painting is it's pretty chill. Yes, it's cherished viewer, a geometric shape containing detailed structure at arbitrarily small scales. Wow. In the flesh. You be, how you doing? There we go. Get that. I think an ad break is going to start soon. I'm going to let that roll because I cannot mute it any longer, and then we're going to talk about the schedule for next week. Okay, names. It's like baking. It's like you do like a pinch, or maybe just like a smidgen, a dollop, if you will. You know, those like real precise baking measures. Yeah. Get you one of those. I think I also want to make the wheels metal. Like I think I want to do like metallic wheels and keep the Chaos Star kind of like the Chaos Star is right now. That'll require doing some shit. Oh, there we go. We got the ad. We got the ad. Nice little bit. There are a couple of spots in here where I didn't do it super. How you doing? Oh, we do be ad breaking. Hold on. Your way. The way I can. My most precise brush. This is a 0. I can go. Wait, where's my size 00? I have that size 00 brush somewhere. There we go. Let's try this. Oh, I didn't really say anything in particular. I was just talking about I'm gonna try to do an eye thing. real quick. Okay, I can touch up a bit more, but I think overall this is... I think this is going to be slightly more round. There we go. I'm doing good, Twisted Metal Dark. Unfortunately, I'm going to wrap up for the night because it do be getting late. So let's go to the chatting screen. Wow. All right. Thank you, nerds, for coming. I had a lot of fun. Schedule-wise, the schedule on the right is not updated, but here's what's going to be going on with that. Tuesday, Disco Elysium. Wednesday, another long mini paint, probably more Trench Crusade. I don't know which. We'll figure it out. Maybe some Warhams. I don't know. I'll paint something on Wednesday. Thursday will be movie night. Saturday will be a drawing stream. You like mint chocolate chip ice cream? I do like me a choco mint. I do like me a choco minto ice. Saturday will be a drawing. Will be a mini painting stream because on Sunday. Sorry, the changing's on Saturday. I got confused. Okay, Sunday will still be mini painting at the usual time. Sunday, mini painting. Saturday, Changeling the Lost with the Late Primrose, Evening Primrose, Peony the Possum, Yoro the Goblin Woman. Fuck Yoro. Yoro's fun. Yoro's a nice lady. And Mal the Duke, Tumblr sexy man, Funger lad himself. We will be doing Changeling. You can learn to draw manga on your own time. I will not be doing that anymore. Not now. I might do more drawing streams in the future. Like I said, I did have fun with it. I need to figure out how to do it as like a regular thing. So I am going to send everybody on the YouTube side. Bye-bye, YouTube people. I will catch you on Wednesday.